Always true. Always true. Find a way, and I it's the first time. Find a way, and then always true. Always true. Always true.
You're a king. I thought for you. Alright, hope you enjoyed those selections. The first song was a Christmas remix of DJ Subatomic Supernova's Boss theme from No Straight Roads by Funk Fiction. Yep, Funk Fiction. Second song is an extended remix of the theme song of Scanty and Knee Socks, the villains from Panty and Stocking vs. Garter Belt. And of course, to follow that up properly, as well as staying with the theme of the title of the episode, an extended remix called Taku and Celluloid for the Club edit of Fly Away, which was the theme song of The Heroes, Panty and Stocking. Alright, give me about 10 seconds, and then Squiggleton will be here. You.
Hey. Yep, so that was the nostalgia directly into the ear holes right there.
It's only been 10 years, dude.
Only been 10 years since... So that was... That 4chan thread of the day Gainax killed Christmas is like... I think that's the peak of all anime, in my opinion. Like, there's never been anything that made me feel that much emotion before, and ever since.
And it was a joke. It was a joke the whole time, and it was all downhill from there.
It was a beautiful joke, and it was... So 2010 was, like, the year I really, really got into anime, and you look at, like, the shows that came out that year, and there was so many good ones.
You're about the same age as me. Why did it take you that fucking long? I was into anime, like, hardcore into it since, like, I don't know, 98 through 2001.
Yeah, that was the thing. I didn't have cable growing up, and I did not have Toonami, and by the time I got cable, I was like in a weird anti-anime phase where I'm like, ew, that sucks. Because I was like poisoned by 4Kids and thought that's what all anime was. And every time somebody showed me, like, it's like, no, it's like this though, and they'd show me like Dragon Ball Z, I'm like, I fucking hate this.
Dude, Dragon Ball Z was not on Toonami. When Funimation had the license, but they outsourced the dubbing to Ocean.
Yes, the Ocean dub.
I remember watching the fucking episodes from the Vegeta saga at like 5:30 in the morning on I don't know if it was Saturday or Sunday mornings, but I just remember going, oh my god, this is like the 5th episode of them fighting this little guy named Vegeta, is it?
Yeah. Keeps going.
And I remember I didn't have cable, but I went to my my friend had like 2 younger sisters, and because they were living with a single mom who also worked.
Yeah.
After school, they would be dropped off for like a couple hours at this one babysitter's house, like that's like on the next street. And she had cable with Toonami, so I saw a couple episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and it was the episodes where Goku was building a spirit bomb to take out Frieza.
Yep.
And I'm like, when's he gonna go Super Saiyan? Everyone's talking about how cool Super Saiyan is. When am I gonna get to it? And it took all fucking week. And it wasn't until like the very final episode where Frieza almost kills Piccolo and then straight up blows Krillin to smithereens. You finally get to that point, and I'm like, oh. And then the episode ends.
Yep. So, oh god, yeah, that was the generally I just had a really bad introduction to anime mostly. Like, I remember the last anime I was like really into like while I was a kid, and my main childhood anime beside Pokemon was Cardcaptor Sakura.
That was also pretty good.
Cardcaptor Sakura was fucking awesome, and I remember I always had a soft spot in my heart for that. And then just as time went on, like, everybody I knew who was into anime was like a huge fucking dork, and I didn't like being around them.
Not me, though. I'm the alpha male.
This Fullmetal Alchemist show looks stupid. I'm not going to get into that. You know
well,
what it was?
To be honest, you're not completely wrong there.
It was X-Play, because they would shit on anime all the time.
Oh, yeah, they fucking did. But I never liked X-Play either. In fact, X-Play was like... X-Play was like the prototype to gamers bashing on journalists nowadays. They're the prototype to the Pat and Woolies, the guys we like, because their tastes are much in line with us, going, psh, fuck those guys.
Yeah. So I'm looking at like 2010 anime, and okay, it better. I swear this was 2010. Was it later than that? Star Driver? Yeah, Star Driver. Star Driver, Squid Girl, Working, The World God Only Knows, Panty and Stocking, Emo, which is dog shit, but whatever, it was big.
I enjoyed it. It is dog shit, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was looking for Black Butler for all. Yeah, it goes Cat Planet Cuties, which is just schlock. Katana Gatari, my favorite anime of all time, came out in 2010.
No, my friend tried to get me into Working, and I fucking hated it.
I liked Working. I think it's nice.
It sucked.
Hanamaru Kindergarten. Hanamaru Kindergarten's awesome. Very underrated Gainax show.
Can't believe that's a Gainax show.
You'll believe it's a Gainax show during one of the credit scenes where they like pay lip service to Evangelion and Gurren Lagann in the same in the same credit sequence, and one character references Third Impact even though she's like 5 years old.
That's fucked up, but also funny.
Hanamaru Kindergarten is really funny, actually. Like, I enjoyed that show a lot. It is just dumb, cutesy nonsense. I'd say the big sell of the show is a scene near the beginning where it opens up the episode and you see a couple talking, and it's going like, but I love you, isn't that enough? And you're seeing their shadows and silhouettes. It's going like, I'm sorry, the age difference is too much. It's like, why is age more than just a number? It's like, because you're in kindergarten! And it zooms out and it's a little girl talking to her teacher and she's on a stepladder, and that's why her shadow looks taller. And it's just a really funny gag.
But yeah, it's been 10 years since Gainax trolled us all with the finale of Panty Stocking with Garter Belt. That never got the proper follow-up that people wanted to. Yeah, the last good thing Gainax did before all its key members fucked off and became Trigger.
Yeah, well then again, like, Gainax isn't making anything anymore.
Why would they?
I know. Yeah, I'd like to see them try, but it's like, nah, just fall back on our hotels and play pachinko. Do you remember that, like, a couple of years ago, they had, like, big Panty Stocking announcement? It's like, cafe and pachinko machine.
Great, something that's not going to come over here in America land where you which is what this anime is about, by the way.
Yeah.
It's basically just like a love letter to, like, schlocky 90s cartoons.
Allegedly was inspired by a weekend where the animators all went to a cabin, got shit-faced, and watched Drawn together.
Yeah, I think Pan Pizza was the one that shared that, and I take that with a grain of salt, because he always says jokey things like that.
No, I mean, I heard that before Pan Pizza said it.
Oh.
This was on, like, the TV Tropes page, and, like, it was referencing a lot of, like, fun fact stuff way before he said it.
Like a tampon. After I got my first taste of blood, I wanted more. So I decided to go out duck hunting with my pal Wooldor. Fucking love Captain Hero.
Yeah,
Hero Shield puts a woman in front of him and as she gets shot up.
I mean, you know what? Matt is speaking the truth right now. Quad S Gridman, it was really, really good, and whatever that follow-up series is probably going to be awesome too.
Yeah, I just need to actually watch it. Now that the hype's dying down, I can watch it safely and judge it fairly.
Wasn't there hype about that show? Wasn't it just, yo, Rika's thighs, slap, flat, fap?
Okay, there was some of that, but there were people who were loving it. I think I heard one person say they loved it until the end where they introduced some kind of otaku antagonist or some shit.
No, that's kind of a thing throughout.
Oh.
I think that character's fantastic. That's like the best part of the show, honestly.
Huh.
There is Lord of Bad Takes, Mother's Basement did have, like, a pretty good defense of it, like, when he was, like, explaining why he likes it, and generally, something he mentioned is that everything that they do in the show could easily be done in live action with camera tricks.
Well, no shit, it started off as a live-action Toku show.
Pretty much, yeah, but there's straight up a fight where you see the strings.
That's funny.
It's great. Like, they purposely put in, like, bad matte paintings and, like, strings for, like, kung fu stuff. It's really good.
And yeah, the show I love so much, I bought it on DVD.
Yep.
Still waiting on my right stuff order for Gundam Double Zeta. Probably going to review that next, I'm not sure. I seem to have a habit of not keeping promises. Worse than Al in most cases. Yeah, that should tell you something.
You know what? I remember, like, my most prized anime possession is I have a Panty Stocking poster signed by the entire Dubcast.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's at my parents' house, so I should probably grab
that. My prized possession would still be my imperfect collection of Excel Saga. I believe it's signed by Tiffany Grant, who voices most of the supporting characters, including the Poochus.
Yep.
And Matt Greenfield, the director. And I don't know, I'm trying to get everyone who has been involved in that show to autograph the shit out of that box.
Did I tell you my Ian Sinclair story? I'm pretty sure I did.
I think you did.
Yeah, I met him at a con, and we played Street Fighter together, and he was playing Rashid, the character he voices. And it was a stupid moment where I'm like, I know that you're from, I've seen you before, and I know it was related to some weird, some anime. And it's driving me crazy. I don't know which one I directly know you from, because I don't really watch many dubs. And he was being a good sport, but I was like, oh, not a lot of people watch dubs, it's fine. I was in this, no, it's like, I was in Space Dandy, I don't watch Space Dandy dubbed. I was in this, didn't watch that dubbed, and I didn't watch that ever. Then it takes me a minute, I'm like, wait a minute. You were at the Panty and Stocking dub unveil because you played Chuck.
Oh, yeah, you did share this story.
Yeah, he wasn't really that happy about that. He was like, he smiled and everything, but it's like, oh, you fucking asshole, why do you know me for that role? But I just remember because when anybody asked questions about like how it was working on the dub, every time it got to him, he would just go into the mic, pause, go, Chuck, and then put back away.
So, speaking of Penny Stocking, most people who have been a long-time fan of mine a decade ago probably know this. I don't know if I privatized the video or not because it doesn't matter anymore because it was a response to somebody whose account doesn't exist, and thank God because this guy was poisoned. It was a response to this guy named Jaded Otaku Media. That's what his YouTube channel is, and he is like the epitome of everything horrible about otakus, to the point where you can justify fucking lifting him from his ankles, emptying his pockets, and then chucking him into a locker afterwards, because he was that much of an unlikable prick. He came off as like a pretentious snob, like worse than that anime snob actually. Yeah, at least I can giggle at his Greek dialect, that anime snob at least. But this dude did like a hit piece on Penny Stocking, and Multifire and I saw it, and we thought it was really fucking stupid. And so he and I did a fucking video response to him, and because it's not that he dogs on the show, but of course he dogs on people who enjoyed it, because you can't. Look, it's clear as day, I don't like a whole lot of things everyone else loves. Like, most shonen anime are poison to me. And we just talked about Dragon Ball Z, saying, wow, this looks stupid. And I respect Dragon Ball Z, but I'm not super into it. I'm not crazy into it. I'm not going to create a fucking fanfic Saiyan character. I tried it with Xenoverse, and I couldn't stick with that game from start to finish. But the thing is, like, fine. If you like what you like, fine. Be you. But... Mm-hmm. This guy was a piece of shit just for attacking fans, and I believe Magus even did like 1 or 2 videos responding to this guy, and he can't take criticism. He can't.
Yeah, that's the worst.
I followed his Facebook page. He's like, well, if you don't like my content, don't watch it. I'm like, motherfucker.
No, I'm gonna watch it because I hate you.
Motherfucker, you're gonna go out there and you're going to express an opinion that might actually be a little bit out of the grain. Expect some blowback. And you can either handle it,
blowback, you coward.
Yeah, that too. Either embrace it or have a response ready, but don't just ignore him, man. You fucking prick. I'm so glad your YouTube channel's gone, and I don't have to hear from you ever again. Because I'm tired of being a nice guy to other people anymore. I try to be reasonable, and you guys are beyond reasoning, and my God, I will slap you across the face if I ever meet you in person.
Why am I thinking about that video of that like crippled guy arguing with the hyper Christian? He's like, "I will slap you across the cheeks, Darren." I will slap you. What? That sounds pretty gay, bro. I am not a homosexual. It's like the new God says you're a homosexual. You are not God. That's one of my favorite videos ever. I hope you know what I'm talking about.
I don't think I've seen it, but I was reading Matt's comment.
I'll find it at some point. It's just this dumb specific video that I absolutely love. It's like this crippled guy who I see in like every single. He keeps doing like collaborations with other YouTubers. I have no idea who he is, but apparently he's pretty prevalent. But it was like about Corona. It was a bit. Sorry, I'm getting off topic.
Yeah, coronavirus. We already covered that.
Oh, I love the coronavirus. It took my fingers.
Okay. But yeah, unfortunately, Naruto continues to exist in the form of his asshole son. That even the hardcore fans hated.
I think it's even worse than that, because Boruto existed and it was gonna be a different thing. Then the guy who writes Naruto's current manga failed, so he's going, I'm coming back to write Boruto! And all the Boruto fans are like, no, please don't.
You know, Negima ended in a way that didn't leave a whole lot of fans satisfied. I mean, I didn't mind either. I've seen much more dismal conclusions to a series. But at least we got UQ Holder, and I could just read through that. Which, by the way, I need to keep track of my manga purchases because I accidentally bought like a copy, like an extra copy of like 2 different volumes.
Oh god, I've done that before.
Yeah. Once volume 20 shows up in the mail, hopefully by tomorrow, I need to get back into reading that in the afternoon. But Yakuza Like a Dragon, god damn it.
Okay, you might have passed me by this point, I'm not sure.
I'm in chapter 12.
Okay, I'm in chapter 12 as well. That is a title for a chapter.
It's almost like they're saying, hey, by the way, the next game after this, we're no longer calling it Yakuza.
I'm not sure how that would work, though.
I don't mind if they call it Like a Dragon 2 or Like a Dragon insert subtitle here.
Yeah.
Because Like a Dragon was the bigger print in the title, in the English title, so.
Because they're doing the Resident Evil thing, Biohazard.
Yeah, well, I didn't progress that much in the story. I was touring around. Good. I was touring around the new map. Well, I wouldn't say new map. Okay, fine. I'll spoil a little bit. You actually return to Sotenbori.
Yes, which I am there.
Which is a map that's in Yakuza 0 and Kiwami 2. I don't know if it's in any of the other games.
There's a big thing that I'm like really trying hard not to spoil in case you haven't seen it, but I doubt you've seen it.
No, I doubt myself. Right
now. Did you get to the battle arena?
Not yet.
Okay, yeah, because the battle arena.
I got distracted. It turns out Virtua Fighter 2 is still there.
Yep. And I got really distracted by running past buildings to listen to all the conversations in Sotenbori. Because wow, there's a lot of conversations with Sotenbori.
I believe that. Hey,
like every building you go in front of is like, bam, okay, somebody has a conversation.
So yeah.
So how are you liking not Majima on your team?
Oh, he's cool. I like
him a lot. I did not expect to like him, but his drink link or whatever you want to call it, that had me going, what the fuck is wrong with you idiots?
Social link, go! I'm gonna get
Social link, go! Hey, you know that guy who committed murder? Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. Want to toast to him? He was no friend of mine, but I'll have a toast to him. Bitch, he killed your friend!
Oh. To be fair, you have another party member who has blood on his hands too.
Yeah, but
but he's like the Sylvando of the group, though.
What, you talking about Korean Virgil?
Yeah, Korean Virgil. Yeah.
Did you get to his links? Because I'm wondering about. Well, yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, no, that's true.
I've gotten through most of them. I haven't maxed them out yet. Same with.
Yeah, that explains why he exists.
Yeah, they did justify that, and I find it hilarious because most workarounds are they would either do a stupid retcon or they would just introduce a twin brother, but in his case, it's extra fucking weird.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, same here. It's interesting.
Oh god, what was that one? There was that one thing where Donkey was trying to defend Last of Us 2, and someone just sent him a comment that says like, "Hey, I'm Joe. I got shot in the back of the head, and the bullet performed surgery on me off screen, and I didn't die." And he goes, "Wait, Joe was shot in the head," and it cuts back to the dude getting shot in the head with a shotgun, and he lived. It's like, wow, I guess this game is shit.
But yeah, I haven't gotten to the arena yet, but the other thing I find extra hilarious is before you get to that map, you have this one objective, and it goes to show you how much they don't care about the narrative dissonance with its main story and the side content. It's like, hey, Ichiban, I need like 3 million yen, and he's like, how am I supposed to get that money? And I'm like,
bitch, you're a CEO!
I run the #1 business in all of Yokohama.
Yeah, I yell that at people all the time. It's like, who do you think you are? It's like, I'm the man who owns the city.
You can make $3 million after a shareholder meeting, which takes you like what, 5 minutes tops?
Oh, you get a certain boy, they start giving you like super super rare employees out of nowhere.
Oh, okay, that's good because I need some of those.
Yeah. Problem is, I got a super rare employee, and he's worse than I got a like a diamond employee. I don't know what to call them, but SSR employees, and he's worse than a lot of my super rares.
That's
So I
sad.
fired his ass.
So yeah, that's where I'm at in the game, and after this stream, I'm thinking I'm gonna play some more because. And the funny thing is, I was thinking, as part of my personal treat yourself Christmas shopping, I was on the fence on whether or not I should pick up Baldur's Gate for the Switch, the enhanced editions.
Yeah,
that
sounds awesome.
Yeah, and when I was thinking of picking it up, the eShop was fucking down, and it was down for like 6 hours. I'm like, man,
I want to spend money. Why is it so hard to spend money? I should just get the Virgil DLC. I'll play the special edition when I get the money for a PlayStation 5, which I do have the money for a PlayStation 5, but I'm just lazy.
Same here, and I just don't have one readily available, and I'm also lazy, and I think I need to get an SSD.
Yeah, I definitely need an SSD for my... I should probably just put my, my thumb drive into the PlayStation and start saving everything there.
But yeah, that soundtrack of Pain and Stocking was fucking amazing.
I bought this. No, I wanted to buy the soundtrack, but it was only like for download, so I torrented it. Have you ever had that case where it's like, please let me buy this thing? Why won't you let me buy this thing? I guess I'll pirate it now.
That's pretty much how I feel about 90% of anime soundtracks that haven't made it here. Like, I want to buy the soundtrack to Welcome to the NHK. I really, really do. And I mean it. No. Okay. At least Falcom. At least Falcom, a small JRPG company, they understood and said, fuck it, we're putting all our music out, even the ones that haven't been localized over there. Here's the soundtrack to Sosarian or wherever.
Oh, actually, so, random thing, I started watching Wooly's playthrough with his buddy of Demon Souls.
DSR?
Yeah, the Demon Souls remake. Yeah. So, have you seen the weird problem that game has with gender now?
No, what?
It is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and it leads to some really stupid problems. Possibly the weirdest, the dumbest thing. But, so, they took out all mention of the word gender in the character creation, and now you choose body type A or B. A is clearly like the female model, and B is the male model, and you can mix and match voices and like change the animations like regardless.
Okay, just like Cyberpunk, even though they never labeled it as...
Yeah, so gender doesn't exist, whatever, ignore sex. But, there's still gender-locked armor. So, you have no gender. You only body type B can wear this armor. It's like, wait, what? Why?
That's dumb.
It becomes harder to justify when you ignore every concept of gender.
Yeah, somebody's been spammy lately.
I was laughing my ass off. Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Oh, God, it's probably something going on in the Magus Discord. Let me check.
Oh God, I have so many
Yeah.
Good times.
Okay, nothing going on there.
Oh God, there's so many things We have too many chat rooms.
Yeah, we do, but that's...
honestly, it's good to separate it.
Yeah, I agree, but at the same time, did we really need a separate section for coffee? I was probably the only guy who was like, oh, somebody fucking picked up the manga of Happy Sugar Life. Ew.
Oh, boy!
Yeah, that's the manga. I saw the first episode of the anime, and I said, I'm out.
Nope. I'm out. But the manga goes extra hard.
But the reason why I'm completely out is because, yeah, it's about a fucking creepy ass... What in the holy tits? It must be in another chat room. It must be in one of yours.
Is it mine?
I have
Maybe.
notifications fucking disabled.
It might be me then. I do have that bad habit of my dudes getting picked up.
Yeah, no one. Yeah,
I'm gonna disable notifications then.
Wait, maybe it is coffee.
Maybe I don't know. I just keep
I
hearing
don't
it.
know.
And
I'm
more
not picky over coffee. No, coffee. There hasn't been a post since 10 in the morning. Self
I mean, nothing's
promotion.
happening in my corner, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, it has to be one of your. Has to be a Discord group you're in because everyone is behaving like a good boy in the.
Everybody's being a good boy and girl for Smash.
Oh God. So, I'm still on the fence on whether or not I should pick up Baldur's Gate right away, but the plan is beat like a dragon, then get back to Trails of Cold Steel 4, and then play Persona 5 Royale.
Yeah, you know what? So Fither finally got around to playing Persona 5 Royale, and it's making me remember how great that game is. But unfortunately, I did literally everything in the game, so I have no desire to go back.
Good. You don't need to. There's more SMT games to explore.
You know what? That's true. I gotta get around to finishing Apocalypse. I am at YHVH's domain, and I also need to start Strange Journey.
And then there's the upcoming Nocturne, which you said you were excited for again.
I'm now excited for because it has skill inheritance, and hopefully it fixes the stupid frame rate problems.
God, how can you have frame rate problems like that on a fucking game that's over 15 years old?
I'm assuming it's because there's like a general problem with a lot of games that there's like a general problem with a lot of PlayStation games and like stuff from that general era, because they were just MacGyvering their games together, so it led to some things just only working at the time, and it ends up being very hard to move to new hardware.
That's so lame. But anyways,
Yeah.
No one else is talking.
Yeah, it happens. Younger anime fans, Harmony Gold. Oh yeah, I forgot the Harmony Gold dub was found for Dragon Ball.
Yeah, originally. Funimation... did Funimation censor anime? I don't think they did.
They did for a little bit, I believe. Unless that was just Ocean.
No, they used like a TV broadcast or some shit.
Yeah, but...
They accidentally... They accidentally
Sorry.
fucking released... what was that anime about the guy with the zombie fetish that brought this...
Oh, Sankare?
Yeah, they accidentally released the edited version of Sakureya, had a recall, and then re-released it uncut on Blu-ray. But whatever, you didn't
know there was anything worthy of being censored. Oh no, I forgot. The girl's father is like really perverted and takes naked photos of her every year. That's what...
that was...
I forgot about that subplot.
As you should. By the way, I
remember posting that huge tits. That's about all I remember from that shit.
all I remember is that I spent $30 on it because my friend won it in a fucking anime theme song contest. He managed to scrape by because he's a Digimon fan, so he was able to guess the Japanese opening quicker than I was. The only time he got over me, man, I can guess anime theme songs within like the first 5 seconds. I was able to guess the theme song to God, what was it? Log Horizon.
Database, just living in the database.
No, the full version actually has like the sound effects of somebody typing into a keyboard.
And that's awesome.
And I quickly got it, and the guys, who by the way were sick of me and hated my guts,
I think I remember this.
they were like, it's the theme song to Log Horizon. It's called Database. It's like, how the hell did you know that? It was just a sound effect of somebody pounding on the keyboard. And when I say keyboard, I mean a computer keyboard, not the fucking musical instrument.
Yep, yeah. Oh, no, I'm aware. So, I would generally say that me and my buddies could probably get that too, because for a long time, we would just sing Database to one another. And
that is such a good song, because it sounds like a Japanese group that wishes they were Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Doesn't that not sound like Rage Against the Machine at certain parts?
It does. I can hear that. But but the thing we did is that we would always sing that song at Sword Art cosplayers. And it became a stupid meme where it's like, Sword Art Online sucks, but you know what the best thing is? And I would just play database at the panel, because I had a panel called Why Does My Waifu's Anime Have to Suck? And when we talked about Sword Art, I would say the only thing that came out of Sword Art was that it allowed Log Horizon to exist, and we never watched Log Horizon because we didn't care, because we just listened to database over and over again.
See, it could be a typewriter, because typewriters have a special... You can actually hear the sound of the typewriter hitting the paper when... But no, it was clearly this sound. Ooh. Hang on.
I just finished my eggnog.
Okay, maybe it wasn't like that, because apparently I have thinner keyboards, so... But anyways, Jojo Monkey, please dial it back on the Funimation rants. I'm really not close enough. But anyways, going onto the subject of movies based off of video games, did you love what Wooly said on the latest podcast
about
how video games don't need a fucking adaptation because you're gonna get
I very much agree.
I am so glad that he and I, and even Pat, are on the same page on this, because video games are the superior.
We used to want, game movies, because, you know what? I used to always want video game movies, because I kept saying, oh, it'd be so cool if I got a video game movie to bring in a new crowd, and now I started thinking, I don't want that crowd.
Yeah, fuck that crowd.
Fuck that crowd. Play the game, you cowards.
But it's hard. There's a super baby easy mode. It's called game journalism mode. Try that out.
I am eagerly awaiting the day for when...
Actually, I have no room to talk because I'm playing Persona 5 Royal in safe mode because I don't feel like going through the grind again.
The grind in that is actually not bad. It does not hurt you at all when you lose a fight.
It's already set to safe. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, even when you're playing
I'm in for the story and for the Persona gatherings, and that's about it.
So there is a problem with playing on safe mode, which is the Okumura dungeon.
Okay, what about
it? There is a quirk of safe mode where getting weak damage on enemies does more damage on the higher the difficulty. So if you're playing on normal, for both you and your opponents. So if you hit the weakness of an enemy in safe mode, it does less damage than when you're playing in normal. And the way the Okumura boss fight works is that you have to do a huge amount of damage to a group of enemies, usually by baton passing, until you can get high enough damage.
Huh. Well, I can't change the difficulty. Apparently, you're not allowed to.
That's bizarre. I thought you could change the difficulty no matter... Okay.
They said this difficulty cannot be changed or something. And in every setting, too.
Huh. That's unusual, because I think I turned up the difficulty or turned it down a few times. I was messing around with it, but yeah, that Okumura boss fight is fucking awful. Yeah,
I never really... Okumura's the CEO dude with the... Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, so the thing is, they made his dungeon a lot better, but the boss fight, it was made worse.
Damn.
That's the one thing that's worse in Royale. Everything else is better. Because, oh my god, the bank level final boss is so good in Royal.
Well, that's good, because I probably won't even notice the differences, because it's been 3 years since I played the...
I think you'll notice the difference. They have some really obvious changes.
The only difference I know is, hey, Joker fucking uses a grappling hook, goes to the ceiling, and hey, this character shows up.
I love the grappling hook.
That was the only thing I noticed that was crazy different.
Yeah.
But then again, I just completed the tutorial mode, or the flash forward prologue thing.
Within the first dungeon, I guarantee, even if the thing, I didn't touch the game since launch either, and I saw some huge differences in the first dungeon. Boss has a new phase. There's a whole new mechanic in the dungeons now. And it's a really good mechanic.
Music's still awesome.
They added a new NPC who's also a secret boss. I didn't even know he was a secret boss until my friend said, oh yeah, after you complete Mementos, go back to the final floor and fight him as a secret boss. I'm like, wait, what?
Wow.
I was really powerful near the end of the game. Like, I hit 99 with everything, and it was pretty bad.
I want to get Jedi Fallen Order. I just don't think I have the memory space right now. In fact, I don't know. I am tempted to just fucking either give Cyberpunk away or just trade it for store credit.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, because I have a feeling. Actually, let me hold on.
Fuck Hero Head.
Hold on. Yeah, fuck Hero Head and fuck Yellow Flash 2. Those fucking clown shoes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Yellow Flash 2 has a very specific area of hatred for me. So during a video about that topic we can't talk about, his key witness was a guy named Mitchell Kaufman, who is a noted con creep of like every con I've gone to, and he's been banned from all of them, and like has a direct beef. Like a lot of my friends have direct beef with him for being a creep around them, and he brought him on as like a key witness to defend his points. And the dude has no credentials beside being banned from cons for molesting girls.
Yeah, as I figured. Anyways, yeah, and chill, JoJoMon. Otherwise, I will ban your ass. Okay. You have become a nuisance to my fucking fans. I don't give a shit if you keep bothering me. I take it umbrage when you fucking bother guys like Matt and Tom and Mishka, whoever the fuck. Anyways,
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah, I've been checking the Cyberpunk news, seeing if there was something that has me to say reset the clock, but no. The only thing that keeps being reported as news is those investors are going to sue the fuck out of them.
Oof, that's why they're probably remaining quiet. So there's probably not any news because like we can't do anything.
How can you make a game where it has a major story how corporations fuck over the little man when you yourself have fucked over not only the developers but the consumers as well? Like seriously, when we were streaming on Christmas evening, when I was playing Cyberpunk, like just all the fun any kind of enjoyment just got sucked out of me. That's why I was so eager to quit right away.
Wild.
It was like 2 days ago, dude.
Yeah, I know, but no, I'm just saying like that was like absolutely wild. Like the difference of when we started. Like JoJoMon, I'll forgive anybody in general. I have a very short-term memory, but like just the difference between day one where it wasn't fucking up that much, and then when you played on Christmas where it's like, bam, fail after fail after fail after glitch.
And then it wasn't as buggy when I streamed it much recently, but I was like, this doesn't feel fun.
Yeah, that sucks.
Shotguns are supposed to feel great when you shoot them.
Yep. So I will say the only weird case of shotguns being like a direct indicator of a game's quality is Duke Nukem Forever. The shotgun is literally the only good thing about that game.
Hey man, the shotgun is not the best thing in Doom, but it's still a great thing, and I still like to use it, especially the super shotgun.
But what about I was just gonna say, what about the super shotgun?
The fact that that's what they call a double barrel is like, well, there's a shotgun. Should we call this one the double barrel shotgun? What about super shotgun?
Good. That's what's gonna be for years.
Then Doom 2, second stage, you go through that door. You got the super shotgun, and then the Doom guy's face just has that sinister smile. So yeah, Penny Stocking with Garter Belt. I thought its English dub was fucking phenomenal.
I like the English dub too. It's very good. I think it gets a lot of unnecessary hate.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Everybody says like regardless of your opinions of Monica Rial, I think she did a good job as Stocking.
Yeah, same with Jamie Markey and Chris Sabat playing Pandy and Garter Belt respectively. But here's a funny thing. Back when Blip TV used to be a fucking thing, Big Al and I actually did a review, an hour-long review discussing it because I only saw like one, maybe 2 episodes of Penny Stocking since then, and Big Al kind of took I would say I'm trying to word this correctly. I'm not trying to knock on him, but he, as well as another person, I don't know if I should name this person anymore because I'm no longer in contact with this individual.
Yeah.
I got into a Skype call with them, and they were complaining about the show, and they were complaining that DCE was liking it.
You can't judge a show by who's liking it or who's disliking
Well,
it. Though.
at the time, DCE was like a huge anime hater, and they were and the criticisms, and like I said, I haven't watched anything past the first or second episode. The criticisms I didn't think made any sense because they were talking about how the animation wasn't that good, or it was high quality at one point, but then it wasn't during this one scene where it was the episode when Penny and Stocking were trying to find jobs, and there was like this one scene where they were conducting traffic, and they had this high quality animation of their asses, which caused a huge traffic pile up.
Yeah, of course you got to show that because although that was the thing I liked about Penny and Stocking
but the next scene was they took work at construction, and then Penny takes a wrecking ball and hits the buildings, and the buildings go down like dominoes in this really cheap animation style. Yeah. And according to Big Al and this other guy, that was a bad thing. And I'm like, no, I can see that working in terms of comedy, and this show is a fucking comedy.
Yeah. The thing I heard this described, which is when Gainax was at its best, they did, and Trigger, like this extends to Trigger too, is a runny egg animation, where the quality of the animation depends on like what it needs to fill at the time. So it will see. So if there's like no budget, it will go through a tiny hole and work. But then when they need budget, it'll expand outward and fill that budget.
All right. So I think I eventually watched the show. Granted, I wasn't watching it when it was airing, but I want to say I binged it after because Windsor. I hung out with Windsor because, like, after every Christmas weekend or whatever, I would drop by and hang out with Windsor at the mall as part of, like, a Christmas tradition, which, unfortunately, that tradition is fucking broken because of this goddamn pandemic. And he's like, oh, man, you should have seen... Have you been watching Penny and Stocking? And go, no, I haven't. It's like, oh, I think you're going to get a kick out of it because people on the internet are calling it the day Gainax trolled, how Gainax trolled Christmas, and I'm like, oh, he didn't describe anything to me. I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna continue watching this show, and then I marathon through it, saw the ending, I was like, oh fuck, and
I'm still getting comments on a stupid shit post I made about that episode 10 years ago.
Well. It's funny, one of my highest videos is an audio reaction to Multifire looking at the ending that I secretly recorded. But, point is, Big Al posted a review on DeviantArt, I believe, or was it still?
I remember that review. It fucking sucks.
And then I
do it for this day. Make fun of him about it to this day.
Really? I didn't think it was bad.
Oh, I just hated that he said like satire done right like 4 times. It's like, no, but this show's there. Then he said Brief had a small cock, and I took umbrage with that.
No, he didn't. They actually confirmed it in one episode.
Brief has no, like Al said, it's like the Brief's tiny cock is a key. I'm like, no, Brief has a massive cock. Shut up.
Yeah, like they actually explained that in one of the episodes, if you remember.
No, I remember, but Al said that during his review.
Well, clearly Al wasn't paying fucking attention.
Yeah, the fact that he has a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about blowing your load, guys.
But Penny Simon so hard she became an angel again.
But anyways, to make a long story short, he and I collabed together talking about the show, and when I heard Funimation picked up the rights, I actually said, you know, I think Monica Rial is going to end up voicing Stocking, and wouldn't you know who won the pony? And the thing is, I did not archive that fucking video because I wanted to archive it so I could talk about the English dub when it came out, as well as the DVD itself. Yep. Just to prove that, hey, I know my shit. I know who's going to be casting what.
I know who gets voiced by what. Or what gets voiced by
It's
who.
funny because I think DCE has 180 to his viewpoints on anime, and I don't know. I kind of want him to be a heel again when it comes to that topic.
Yeah.
He's like,
Damn
oh,
it!
but
I had so much fun hating you, and now it's gone.
Exactly. It's pretty much how I feel. It's like, oh man. It's like, what was the worst case scenario of a villain turning into a good guy?
Worst case. I mean, Sammy, classic Sonic fan. Growing up to be a well-adjusted kid kind of upsets me. I was hoping he would get worse and worse.
You rarely see success stories on Sonic fans like that, so I'll give that a pass.
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about, right? It's like, you freaking fricks!
Yes,
Your
I know who you're
adventure
talking.
fantasies will never be quenched!
He probably looks back at that and fucking laughs.
Oh, he does. I've seen his videos now. He is very chill now. He still he generally doesn't talk about Sonic games much, but he'll just do really chill game reviews. So I guess he's in high school or college now. Which, hey, he broke the Sonic fan curse. He's not Chris-chan.
Or Spax.
Who else could be?
Or Sonic X9 or Sonic Shuffler.
Okay.
Hey Rob! Hey Rob! Hey Rob!
Oh, weird redemption arcs. I don't know. Wasn't Pro Jared going for a redemption arc after he got fucked over?
Yeah, but I haven't heard from him since.
Exactly. So it's like he tried and failed.
Well, he was winning people over. Well, he didn't win Magus over, that's for sure.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything about him since. Jontron and his weird redemption thing, because he stopped talking about politics, and then he started talking about politics on his Twitter, and everyone's like, John, please stop.
Yeah, please shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. If I ever become a fucking celebrity, I'm not going to give out my political views. But,
his political views are bad, too, and he admits that he gets all of his news from Twitter memes.
Well, yeah, I know. I just don't care. I'm like Geralt of Rivia. He's the most apolitical video. I almost said video game protagonist, even though he's from books. No, let's say that just to piss off the creator some more. He's the most apolitical video game character I've ever met.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of weird.
Apparently, he still uploads regular videos and streams on Twitch.
Yeah.
I guess everyone forgot then, or is taking his side. I don't know. I don't care.
Generally, if you just keep doing stuff and ignore what's going on, then it probably you will regain your foothold, unless your content is awful. Oh, weird redemption arc. Irate Gamer.
I don't agree with that much because I remember that video he made. He never once addressed all those false DMCA takedowns he's done in the past.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
You didn't? That was all over the place.
Oh shit, that sucks. I just know that he's been consistently making videos and actually putting effort into them.
But again, 12 years ago, this guy was a bigger piece of shit than he made himself out to be. It wasn't just the fact. It wasn't just the fact that he was an AVGN carbon copy. It was the fact that anyone who criticized him, using his footage or not, got DMCA'd by his company. I'm surprised Al didn't tell you this. This was common. I thought this was common knowledge.
I generally didn't follow him. I thought he was just hated because his content was bad.
Well, yeah, but the DMCA's were the icing on the cake.
Yeah. Again, you might not agree with this one, but I can't confirm whether or not it's consistent.
I mean, fucking Silent Rob brought it up recently in one of his videos months ago about how the irate gamer is why is everyone liking this guy when he did this shit back then? If he had his way, my channel wouldn't exist.
Yeah, trying to think of some weird. Oh, you know what a really good redemption arc is Super Eye Patch Wolf. His first video was defending Hunter x Hunter, and Hunter x Hunter is shit. And then he started making good videos.
I couldn't get past the Undertale video. His tone, it just...
I like his tone a lot for whatever reason.
It's too overproduced.
Melancholy. I like overproduced videos. I'm not sure how you'd feel about Atrocity Guide, but that's a smaller channel that's sort of here's some weird shit from history.
Huh.
It's very similar to Down the Rabbit Hole, except she updates a little more consistently. and she deals a lot with ARG games and like very specific people.
I prefer underproduced content. I want somebody's dog to just bark in the background while he stares at a monkey.
Okay, you probably won't like Atrocity Guide. She has very good production quality. You probably really hate ContraPoints for that reason.
I never even heard this person.
She has the most overproduced shit ever, and her videos are very political. But she will be in like extravagant costumes and like have like she kind of does like Nostalgia Critic sketches, which I don't like that much. But like they actually like pertain to the point. But it's like it looks like she rents out like museums to do her videos.
Neat.
Yeah. But like you'd probably hate it because she's very, very overproduced.
That could be anybody's dog. I know. I was specifically referring to Pat's dog when he freaked out seeing the monkey in that Twitter feed.
Oh, I fucking love it. No, my favorite dog freaking out ever is Risu's debut stream on HoloLive.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I just know of Amelia's dog.
Oh, I love Amelia's dog, Bubba. But Risu lives in an absolute shithole in Indonesia. And during her, she's the nonstop Nut November girl.
Yeah, I know.
During her debut stream, this random dog started going ballistic outside her window, and she had to like stay in character and like be all cutesy and scared and yell at her sister to like calm the dog down. And this led to her being shipped with Corona.
That's strong. That's real strong.
Yeah. Oh, and then because she can do a flawless Okayu impression, that led to her being shipped with Corona even harder.
Oh, wow.
Basically, they say because she can do she has really impressive range, but she can do a flawless Corona and Okayu impression. So everyone jokes that that's her that she's their daughter. Corona even confirmed it during a Fall Guys stream, like, "Oh yeah, Risu, you mean my daughter?"
What else is going on in gaming news? I need to look this up. Because, I said, I was just paying attention to see if Cyberpunk...
Cyberdunk.
Oh, CDPR, can't you go 5 seconds without humiliating yourself?
How long was that? God, I'm gonna rewatch some old episodes of The Simpsons now.
Tencent becomes Digital Extreme's parent company. Insists they will, quote-unquote, remain creatively independent. Let's see. I'm looking at 15 recommendations from the Steam 2020 Winter Sale. I am too. I'm also paranoid of a company from Saudi Arabia owning SNK.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty bad.
You know what's really fucked up? Pat and Wooly were talking about the country, the nation itself, the problems there, and I remember her first hearing about this news on Facebook. First, somebody was like, "I was hoping this was like a joke article like The Onion, but it's not."
Yeah.
But everyone in the comment section who's complaining about this are going, "Oh man, now my Shiranui's gonna be in a burqa."
I was joking about that.
I mean, that also sucks too, but the other thing seems to be more important.
Way more important, the fact that they really mistreat their women there.
My Shiranui, you will no longer see her boobies.
So Lance brought something up, and I can't believe we never talked about this. Did you see that NTR VTuber video? I know Al sent it to me. Like, you seeing this shit?
What the fuck? Okay, I know what NTRs are. I know what VTubers are. What the fuck?
So, there is a stable of really pornographic VTubers. Like, there's one girl who does ASMR streams, and she's like using a vibrator on herself and shit. But you can also hear her boyfriend grunting in the background while she's getting fucked silly.
Wow, that's a hole.
Remember when they used to kind of argue that ASMR, no, it's not sexual, it's just relaxing. Well, not anymore. You're dropping all of the metaphors.
I should try to fall asleep to some ASMR.
I feel like Ina would be really good at ASMR, but that's just her normal voice.
It's funny you say that because I was feeling really groggy this morning, and by groggy I mean I had a pretty bad hangover. So after breakfast, I still didn't feel 100%. I couldn't even fucking work out this morning, which sucked. But I was like, okay, I need to relax a bit. So I just pull up one of her streams. It's her entire Titanfall 2 playthrough I decided to pull up on, and that was actually pretty relaxing. It's a complete opposite of Kiara's insanity. Whereas, yeah, I know, yeah, you try to go to sleep to that. That should be the challenge. That should be try sleeping while
Kiara sleeping challenge.
Yeah,
no,
the Kiara sleep challenge.
You watch the video of her and Ina watching HoloFest, and then there's the moment Pecora comes on stream, and Ina goes, I'm just going to turn off my headphones now. What? Why? Pecora-senpai!
Like, yeah, that should be a challenge. It's like, try to fall asleep during a Kiara stream. You won't be able to, no matter how tired you are, no matter how dope.
During Kiara's Sims 4 stream, where she's just thirsting all over the Calliope she made.
I tried twice, in fact, and they were both failures. The first time around, I think I caught her live for a Minecraft stream when she was building her house. Second time was, okay, it's like, okay, everyone is in a Phasmophobia stream. You know what? Gura has enough love and attention. I'm going to switch to Kiara because I'm starting to like her. Okay, I'll take a nap because I woke up at 5:30 in the morning to go out and vote. And I was like, okay, I'll just sleep here. But man, in hindsight, if I just picked Ina during that whole bit, not only that, but I would have listened in my sleep. Is everyone okay? Over. I think the chicken died. Over.
The chicken died. Over.
I mean, oh no, tragic.
Oh god, have you seen Gura's new favorite hobby of whenever the chat posts that emote of her face too much, she'll put the emote over her own face and go, I can stare at you as long as it takes. We're gonna see who cracks first.
Big eyes Gura.
Yep, big eye Gura.
That is a funny image.
Oh, it's great. I love her talking shit about dolphins and her trying to be family friendly and then trying not to admit the reason she doesn't like them is because they're rapey.
Like, when I say ASMR sounds so relaxed too, I'm like, I don't know, how about sounds of you outside at the beach or something? Maybe that should be something to relax to.
Well, I mean, my favorite ASMR is Funky Kong tries to calm you down during an anxiety attack at the club.
Man, you picked the weirdest shit.
Oh, you haven't even seen ASMR. Yoda gets high on ketamine and gets drafted into the Vietnam War.
Where do you even find these? What comes into your mind?
Me and my friend were just looking up dumb shit for a while. Back when we were back before the quarantine, during our D&D group, we would try to find the dumbest ASMR we could, and that was what we found that night. And we didn't even play because we were too busy laughing at Yoda selling ketamine.
I mean,
need to buy ketamine. I must.
I mean, I know of Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine. It's not an ASMR. It's a fucking fan-made game. That Penguin Zero.
Speed run like crazy.
The Prince did try to buy SNK in the past, and I guess he succeeded in the long run, which...
Yep.
I want to be excited for King of Fighters 15.
I'd like to be excited for anything SNK makes from here on out.
Yeah. The worst part is they're going to get woolly somehow. They're going to be like, hey, guess what? We're making a Waka Waku 7 too.
Damn it. They got me again. Forks over money to the Saudi prince.
And
okay,
yeah.
One of the craziest things I ever heard, I listened to one episode of the Giant Bombcast, and it was the episode where they got a letter from a Saudi prince, and he says, hey, so I was gonna buy you all this really expensive video card, but my dad found out about it and grounded me and cut my allowance in half, so now I only get the equivalent of $5,000 a week.
Fuck off.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I hate the rich.
I never got an allowance when I was a kid.
I had to work for my allowance. I had to mow the lawn and pull weeds and shit.
Same.
Even then, I got paid under minimum wage.
No, I have an allowance, as in I was allowed to sleep in this house. I was allowed.
I have an allowance. It's called a night. It's called a job.
Like, oh, you son of a bitch.
How dare you?
Oh, man.
I like that he was at least going to share the wealth and buy them expensive graphics cards, though.
Yeah, that would be cool. But then again, Giant Bomb would have to fucking suck up to Saudi Arabia and totally turn a blind eye whenever people bring that shit up.
Yep. And some random teenager, so they weren't exactly like, they were probably complacent and all that shit.
Yeah. And that is the last of the Sponge Bombs.
The Sponge Bombs?
Well, you know what Cherry Bomb is, right?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's basically that, but pineapples.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
Still sober.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about money for a second. I was really confused.
Anyways, the next news article I want to bring up, and this is hilarious. It's a good thing that Sony isn't the only gaming platform that are filled with a bunch of wussy cucks that are afraid to release creepy anime bullshit.
I love creepy anime bullshit.
Because Galgun Returns, which is basically a next-gen port of the very first Galgun,
Yep.
originally slated to come out on the Switch, Steam, and Xbone, got pulled out of the Xbone version. So now it's just coming to the Switch and Steam.
Oh, good. I have another reason to hate Xbox for being cowards.
All right. I read this article before, but I think okay. This is a quote from Inti Creates. As a remaster of the original Galgun, we wanted to strive to ensure that we stay true to the spirit of the first entry in the Galgun series. And while development of the Xbox version was complete and the ROM master under review, it became apparent that after productive discussion with Microsoft, that we would be unable to ensure the consistency of experience across all platforms. Basically, Microsoft said, no, this is creepy, censor it. And then they said, well, that wouldn't be fair to the Microsoft players. And they're like, suck our nuts, censor it. And they're like, no, you suck our nuts, we're canceling the platform. And now...
And then they did.
It's weird to see Nintendo have bigger cojones than Microsoft and Sony right now.
Nintendo has the biggest I don't give a fuck cojones, or at least when they feel like it.
I know, eventually things might change, who knows.
I hope things don't change. I want Nintendo to be like, whatever, fuck it, just keep releasing the creepy anime
We have
bullshit.
parental control systems. Y'all saw Bowser covering his son's eyes.
Bowser will cover his son's eyes of all the viewers. We now released the Nintendo Bowser, a life-size Bowser in your home that covers your eyes when you're looking at shit.
That would be the funniest fucking thing ever.
Oh my god, I want a Bowser like sleep mask that is just his hands covering my eyes.
Speaking of Bowser, if you played the Switch version of Bayonetta, there's like, oh my god, I can't believe Nintendo. I can't believe Nintendo approved this. But there are alternate costumes for Bayo. She has like a Link costume, a Samus costume, and they all come with their interesting cosmetic quirks and shit. Like, for example, like for instead of shooting with a regular gun, she has the Samus blaster. And whenever you progress through the next part of the stage, they actually play the Zelda jingles that you all know, do 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 do, and all that stuff. She has Slutty Daisy and Slutty Peach as alternate costumes.
Yeah.
And what's really funny is, you know how she has those heavy attacks where she summons like a demon fist, a Wii fist and shit. They basically get replaced by Bowser's limbs.
Yep, I remember. It was great. God, I love Bayonetta.
Yeah, that is a nice touch, but my god, I can't. Also, in Diablo 3, there's a fucking Ganondorf skin you can put in the game.
Hell yeah.
So there is no reason whatsoever for Doom Guy to not have an Isabelle helmet.
Honestly, yeah.
Anyways, yes, Ifrit, I am very familiar that Brody Lee, aka Luke Harper, had died last night due to lung failures, and I find that to be kind of soul crushing, and that would explain why he wasn't on AEW for the past 2 months.
Sucks, man.
It does, and now the Dark Order is going to be reduced to a bunch of jabronis.
Yep. Oh, gaming news. The KFC Council.
KFC?
Oh, you didn't see this shit?
No.
KFC released a council.
A console?
Yes, a gaming council.
I thought you said council.
No, console, my bad. So generally I'm looking at this thing, it apparently has crazy high specs. It's $2,000. It has a chicken warmer built inside. It's pretty much just a custom gaming PC build.
Oh, well, in that case, fine. Yeah, I'll take that. If it keeps my chicken warm, then so be it.
Yeah. It has an Intel Core i9-9980HK processor. And also they tout that it can run games at 4K and 240 FPS. So this thing seems better than most PCs, and it has a fucking chicken warmer built inside.
What is it with them trying to get into the gaming business? First, there's a dating
And I always have to
visual
question.
And now
They did have that. Yeah, they did have that. I don't think KFC is okay.
Well, I don't even have a KFC in my town.
I think KFC is having a weird crisis.
A midlife
That's kind of
crisis.
surprising.
No, we're good with Popeyes.
Yeah, you know what? I can imagine that if a KFC moved in, every Popeyes employee would come in and break their legs.
Welcome to the world of business.
Buy them out, boys!
Now who's gonna fucking who's gonna fucking go to business with somebody with a busted up sign, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Futurama reference.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is a fast food joint, but for some reason they're doing shit like this. That explains why it has a chicken warmer.
Yeah, it has a chicken warmer and it's like, what?
Can I customize the KFC console to be a KFP console?
I mean, yeah. I want to go. Next time I go shopping, I'm gonna get the ingredients listed on that Kiara made during her stream, where she's like, "Huh, what would KFP serve?" And I want to make some of those sandwiches myself.
Man, I tried to make myself a gourmet sandwich Christmas. It didn't turn out. A roll, a chicken tender.
I have some steak, a bunch of green bean casserole, some turkey, and just a bunch of leftover shit in my fridge right now.
Yeah, except for the red-haired girl, I don't think there's anyone in Galgun I'm interested in romancing, and so yeah, which is a damn shame because as a rail shooter, I thought it was pretty fun.
It's a pretty fun game.
Let's see.
Wait, KFC's making a romance movie? What the fuck, KFC?
Nier Automata sells 5 million copies.
Hell yeah. Good job, Nier. You deserve it. Oh, wasn't there a thing where, Yoko Taro came out and said, no, the character's name is not Nier, and everyone's like, nah, that's Papa Nier.
The other guy's Brother Nier.
Brother Nier sucks. I like Papa Nier. On Christmas night, right after the stream, I got shit-faced and watched the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Man, I wish I was able to do that.
Movie's great.
Movie is fucking fantastic. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I would love to see it again. Well, there's always next Christmas.
Yeah. There's a Lifetime KFC movie. What the fuck is KFC doing? They have more money than they know what to do with.
They probably have a whole lot of fuck you money.
Yeah. I wish I had the fuck you money enough to make stupid dating sims, video game consoles, and Lifetime movies about nothing. I need to play that KFC dating sim just for that one girl who's insanely thick.
I forgot why is SVC Chaos's roster worse than Dragon Ball Fighters? Because I think Fighters is still worse.
Because SVC Chaos, it is a collection of like the best characters from a lot of Capcom and SNK games, but the most popular characters are all Shotos, so the game is oops all Shotos.
Really? Because all I remember is Ryu, Ken, Akuma, Dan, and Violent Ken.
And those are all Shotos.
I don't count Ryo Sakazaki and Mr. Karate as Shotos because they actually have a defined fighting style. And
You're a Shoto?
well, a lot of people thought Ryo was a fucking Ryu knockoff originally, and that's why Dan was created to basically mock SNK. Yeah, Ryo Sakazaki, but I don't know. I think Ryo is more developed and interesting to be standout now, but no, there's still less Shotos and SVC Chaos than there are Gokus and Vegetas and Dragon Ball Fighters.
I loved seeing Pat get furious at people going like, how many more Gokus do you need? And chat's going like, well, there's still a few Gokus. Like, shut the fuck up, chat.
It's pretty much how I'm feeling, man. It's like, you know, I want Mr. Satan. I want Android 13, and yeah, I agree with that. I want base Android 13, not the stupid blue one with the Blanca hair.
Yeah.
I want fucking redneck trucker 13 because I don't know. I thought he had some great lines in the English dub.
Yeah.
Don't lecture me with your $30 haircut, boy. Goku dies tonight.
Trying to think of DBZ characters I would want. Launch ain't gonna be in.
Demon King Piccolo.
Yeah.
Mercenary Tao.
Yeah. Oh yeah, albeit yeah. Oh yeah. Tao was like the original character.
Dude, he fucking killed a dude with his tongue. With his tongue. Imagine that as a move.
Yeah, wasn't he yeah, well, I'm trying to remember. Isn't he that character that like Goku beat because he climbed that like tallest mountain?
Yes, it's him. And then he became a cyborg.
Yeah.
Let's see who else. And yes, I am thinking mostly Dragon Ball characters because people need to remember Dragon Ball was fucking fantastic.
Dragon Ball was great before Z happened.
Android 8, the big Frankenstein monster looking dude.
Remember, yeah, that guy's cool. I do know that like that Pat brought up a good point, which is Raditz isn't even in the game.
Yeah, but
nobody wants him.
Because he was such a jabroni.
Yeah.
I mean, when he was first introduced, he did shake things up, but like compared to everyone afterwards, I mean, they even Vegeta's like, compared to us, Raditz is just a weakling. Raditz was so weak we can actually plant Cybermen on his power level. I don't know this character's name, but I'm just going to call him Santa Claus because I like the abridged parody more than the original movie was based off of from Plan to Eradicate Christmas. So I'm just going to call him Santa Claus.
But that big Satan dude in the game, that like big like devil guy.
Deborah?
Yeah, Deborah, yeah.
Dude, I love playing as him in Budokai 2.
Yeah, he was cool in Budokai, I remember that.
Yeah, he has that fucking spit attack so he can actually, like, stun enemies with it. He's got some creative moves.
Yeah.
Like, sweet Jesus.
Mr. Satan would be the best one.
Watch the next season pass be like, okay, here's Evil Boo. Here's Super Boo. Here's Super Boo Gotenks version. Super Boo Gohan version.
Here's Super Boo Goku.
Super Boo Goku. Super Boo Android 20 version. Wait, what? That seems a little redundant. You know what? I would take like a new alternate form of Android 20.
What's that character called again? Like Super Baby 2?
Yeah, that is. God,
Dragon Ball has the worst naming ever.
You can't get a fucking villain over with the name Baby. That's such a stupid name for a villain.
And I'm like, why? No, you can't get a villain over named Baby. It's a stupid name.
It's like, oh, this guy's great. He managed to turn everyone on Earth against Saiyans, including his own friends against Goku. He resurrected Vegeta, moved everyone there, and was able to enslave people, and he was just a straight up monster. Oh my god, this guy sounds like a real fucking threat that only Goku can stop. What's his name? Baby! Did I mention he possessed Vegeta's body? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Also, I don't really care about Saitama. I don't think GT is that bad because I just hate Z that much that I'm like, cool, I'm happy they were trying to go back to Dragon Ball.
Since Bandai Namco and Arc System Works are responsible for Dragon Ball FighterZ, why can't I have a guest character from Tekken and Guilty Gear, and I want them to be drawn in Toriyama style just to see what they would look like in the Dragon Ball universe? Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Soul Bad Guy drawn by Toriyama, or fucking Devil Kazuya. I mean, Kazuya versus Vegeta, that's self-explanatory right there.
Yeah, basically.
Like,
put Chrono in Dragon Ball FighterZ, fuck it.
Ah, Jesus. Maybe that's why I haven't played the game in well over a year.
And played the what? Sorry?
I haven't played FighterZ in over a year, dude, because I'm just like...
Yeah, neither have I. I played it with friends, but I think it's a very well done game, but it's like, yeah, the roster
it's a great game. I just can't stick with it.
Yeah.
That and, hey guys, there's a new netcode out there. It's really good. You should try it sometime. And people wonder why I'm playing Power Rangers Battle for the Grid more recently as a fighting game. Oh yeah, like you saw in the stream, like 3 matches I was in less than 10 seconds I was able to get into all 3 of them.
Bam, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 2 of them rage quit on me, and guess what? When they rage quit, I took the win.
Yeah, why isn't it? Why I thought it was always like that. Why is it not like that?
God, even Mortal Kombat X had quitality, where if someone rage quits, their opponent's head explodes, and it says, quitality. Kano wins.
Can we just have the Toriyama crossover fighter with Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, and Dragon Ball all fighting?
I don't know if I want Super 17, because I actually hate 17 as a villain.
Yeah.
Omega Shenron, yeah, okay, fine, I'll let that happen. I would have took him over Gogeta.
Yeah, that'd be way better.
God, man, GT, that show sucked.
I don't know enough about it. All I know is I have a desire to defend it, just knowing what it is, but it's probably not very good.
It isn't. A lot of the if you hated the fact that in Dragon Ball Z almost every cool side character was getting buried and shit, you're gonna hate GT more because it's like that times 10. Like,
the reason I kind of liked, I remember I was not into Dragon Ball at all. Every time I watched, I'm like, oh, Goku's charging up again. But then every time I watched, I remember that Toonami said hey, we're airing Dragon Ball, the original. I'm like, I'll give this a shot. And I'm like, there's a weird pig man, and their fights are creative, and every character has a weird gimmick, and they're thinking about their fights, and there's so much less screaming. I like this show.
And there was that time when Goku put a rabbit on the moon so he can make food for some people.
Yeah, and he had a cool infinite staff, like Son Goku.
I fucking love the fact that Dragon Ball Abridged referenced that moment. Cell was talking to Trunks about how Goku was doing everything, including that, and Trunks is like, "I'm pretty sure you made that last one up." And it's like, and I'm like, "No, he didn't actually," because Dragon Ball was super weird, especially when you compare it to what it has become today. It went from fantasy to sci-fi. But yeah, GT was GT stands for Goku time. That's good, Jojo Man.
That's pretty good.
but yeah, you never see an adult version of Gotenks.
Yep.
Piccolo shows up for one scene in the baby arc, only to get incapacitated, and then he ends up sacrificing himself, which would have been super emotional if it weren't for the fact that he didn't exist up until that point. I mean, the only reason why people would care is because of his attachment to Dragon Ball Z, but they did nothing to properly set it up in GT.
Nostalgia.
the Dark Dragons, because it wasn't just Omega Shenron, there were a bunch of other evil Shenrons. That's cool, except for the fact that all of them are about as goofy and lame, like lamer versions of what would be Dragon Ball villains. And this could have been the moment where the side characters could have done something. Maybe Vegeta could take down this one dragon. Maybe Trunks and Goten could take down this one. Maybe Gohan Videl could take out that one. But no, it was the Goku and Pan show from that point forward.
All the time.
It was fucking lame. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, oh, okay, I'm starting to see it. Also,
playable in fighters.
Also, I hate the Super Saiyan 4 design. I really hate it.
Yeah. Is that the one with that's like more monkey-ish and like green?
To quote Kaiser Neko when he was a guest at Louisiana 7 years ago, maybe. Oh, fantastic! Let's turn Goku into a furry. I get it. It's more creative than, hey, it's Super Saiyan, but this hair color. But I don't know.
New hair, bigger hair. I like Super Saiyan 3 because they're like beefier and their hair looks crazy.
It's so beefy that he has no eyebrows.
Yeah, it's great. I did like commission a fan art. It's like, hey, can you just draw Dio as Super Saiyan 3, like throwing that steamroller? I don't know what happened to that drawing, but I liked it. I like to commission stupid shit from artists at conventions. I don't think I ever showed you that cursed Medaka I commissioned.
Oh man, I don't think I want to see it. I don't think
Basically,
I can handle curse images.
I saw somebody's artwork. I'm like, that's pretty good. Hey, do you want to go outside your art style and draw this this Medaka wearing her stupid dog costume? Because I love that dog costume. And she's like, okay, sure. And she drew it like a Tumblr character.
I will admit,
who's canonically underweight, drew her fat. Like, it's a point that Medaka is, like, underweight and actually gains her weight back at one point when she's, like, allowed to eat again because she's been, like, starving herself to try and keep up an image.
And then they drew her fat.
like,
Without your consent.
Who in the series is canonically skinny, then gets beefy.
Yeah. I did like the Bruce Faulkner score when Goku turned Super Saiyan 3 for the first time. Almost said third time.
The third time. I would love that. Man, the first 2 times that was kind of shit, but the third time really slapped. That's Dragon Ball. Man, did you see when Goku became Super Saiyan for the 8th time? That shit was hype.
Remember when Lana was put through a table for like the 5th time?
Man, I didn't like the 4th time, but that 5th time, oh my god.
Remember when that adventurer tripped over the furniture and landed onto the thimble collection for the 7th time?
That was pretty good. He knocked over those thimbles. I don't even care that he climbed Everest. That shit was funny.
I thought this was a footstool. Why would anyone think this is a footstool?
Why would anyone think?
Well, and then he was trying to explain himself, he trips and hits the thimble.
Oh.
That's my favorite Mr. Show sketch maybe second favorite. The summer camp competition is great because it was against a bunch of fat elementary schoolers or whatever versus a bunch of Buddhist monks, and yeah. And they were doing the relay race, and there was this fat kid who was distracted by like a trail of candy bars or something. And as he was eating it, behind him was the bushes. There was some dude who just grabs him and slits his fucking neck. And yeah, the audience reaction was great because everyone's busting out laughing. You know your show's popular when you show a kid getting hurt and everyone busts out laughing, like in Chappelle's show. When they were making fun of those marijuana commercials, and they act in the cast from what was that? Half Baked accidentally run over that kid with the motorcycle, with the tricycle. If you're a girl under the age of 10 and you're high on marijuana, Don't ride your bike. That was used in an AMV Hell clip. See, we're back on anime.
Oh man, AMV. I get so nostalgic for AMV Hell all the time.
I know, dude. Remember the communist propaganda of Azumanga Daioh?
Yep. Every time I think about the I was writing a paper on the PC and it went blip 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 blip. I think about that like every day.
Yeah, because there were like 7 different versions of that.
Yeah, they kept it going.
All right, is there any anime? Well, remember when I
haven't
can
watched
visit
My life has been Hololive.
Hololive and Yakuza?
Hololive and Yakuza.
Don't worry, I'm
new
trying to
anime.
get back to Gundam. I do want to watch Double Zeta because I've heard mixed things about it, so might as well just plunge
I'll
in.
finish Higurashi at some point.
Remember when you can? Oh God, who gives a shit about fucking Irregular at Magic High School? Isn't that the anime about the girl who wants to bang his brother?
That doesn't narrow it down at all. All I know is that anime looks like shit because it has the same plot as like 5 other anime.
Pretty much.
No, you know what? It has the same plot as one of the worst anime I've ever seen, Magical Warfare.
Well, anyways, let me explain something about Irregular Magic High School. Let me explain my experience with it. I've never seen the anime. I never plan to. There was some news article that got onto my feed somewhere talking about the most anticipated anime of that year. I can't remember, but it was the same year JoJo Part 3 was about to come out.
Yeah.
And I think it ranked JoJo Part 3 ranked number 2, and I thought, "Oh,
Fine.
okay, that's interesting." I thought
What's
people
more
would be super
than JoJo?
and it was the Irregular at Magic High, and I was like, and I was
That looks like shit.
I wasn't ready to bury it immediately. I was going to give this person a chance, but then I hung out with Windsor and some of his friends, and they said, "Yeah, the show sucks. It's about a main character who doesn't have magic powers in a world where everyone has magic powers, and his sister fucking loves him." But the last thing I heard about that anime, the very last thing I heard was I was browsing through its page on TV Tropes, and apparently there's a lot of anti-China propaganda shit in it.
Oh, what the? Okay, that's odd. That's
Not
oddly.
really. Actually, it's not that odd. Well, apparently now it's got a fucking sequel that's getting an anime adaptation. I don't know who's watching it, but they need to stop.
Oh boy.
Didn't you say you don't mind if other people watch it? Yeah, but at the same time, where is the other shows with seasons that need it?
Yeah. I do think one of my favorite weird anime, like tidbits is apparently the person who writes Confessions of an MMO Junkie is like a Nazi.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's like, what the fuck?
I heard the studio was like fucking firing him or distancing themselves from him because his opinions are that outrageous. And I'm like, dude, shut up.
Like one of those weird people who's like, I liked World War II for Japan, but Japan should have been more like Germany. What the fuck? I think I talked about it like on the last stream, but I don't know what the hell's going on in Attack on Titan. All I know is I saw a panel of someone getting a swastika carved into their chest.
Huh. Pumpo, the cinephile anime film, delayed from March 19th to June 4th due to coronavirus. They're still getting delays. I don't know. The art style appeals to me. Let's see what it's about. Pompo the cinephile. Okay. Pompo the cinephile depicts the craft of movie making and revolves around Joel Davidovich Pompo Pomponet. Sure. Operating out of the movie capital Neollywood. Yeah, I just rolled my eyes to that. Pompo has been shooting B-grade entertainment flick one after another that anyone would enjoy. One day, Pompo's movie buff assistant Gene spots a new script written by Pompo and is moved by his exquisite story and a fit passion. Okay, it's an anime about filmmaking. Maybe I'll enjoy this. Maybe. They'll find some way to fuck it
I
up.
like animes that are about like some specific career.
Yeah, you mean like I am forgetting the name about this anime studio with all the cute moe girls. Yeah, Shirobako.
Chewbacca is one of my favorite anime ever.
And not to
I
mention Bakuman.
games. I liked Mon Girl, but it made me a bit disappointed when I read the title and thought it was Man Girl. I'm like, oh boy, is it like that magical girl show where they turn into buff men?
Another example would be Bakuman, about two kids who are aspiring to become popular Shonen Jump manga.
Oh, it's really good, yeah.
I still need to catch up on that.
And then I always get that confused with Barakamon, which is the one about that calligrapher that punches out a critic, then moves to a small town and like befriends like every single townsfolk.
Agretsuko gets season 4.
What? I don't know how to feel about that because I thought season 3 was an amazing, was an amazing way to end it.
Then get ready to get fucked if that's how you think. Oh,
hey, guess what? You know that relationship we've been building for 3 seasons that finally got payoff? Fuck you, we're gonna probably break them up!
Hey, you know how Highlander had a very decent conclusion to its film? Well, we're gonna make a sequel where it's rehashing everything, but the plot's dumber because everyone is an alien.
Yep. You know what? The longer time goes on, the more and more I appreciate Monogatari for making a harem show where the main character has a girlfriend he's very loyal to.
So, Big Al's into Barumas, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's weirdly specific, but yeah, well, it worked.
I don't know. For some reason, that same post keeps appearing on my Facebook feed. At least
that post about like, yo, these are my fetishes. Fuck you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like me, like spreading my fetishes to people like a virus. Why is that, of all things, why is that getting spread around?
I don't know, because it's the truth.
That is. Yo, Onesan's Giantess, and I forget what the last one was, or my jam.
Huh, Hajimari no Kiseki is launching on Switch. I'm still waiting for an English release on that, but I want the Crossbell arc to also get licensed, because that's an important part of the entire franchise. I don't know, I'm just browsing through news articles to keep the conversation rolling, because I don't feel ready to end this stream.
Onesan, Giantess, and Tomboys. Yep, that's my entire personality condensed into one image.
If you don't know what Onesan is, it's Big Sister.
Yeah. Or just any type of mature girl that says ara ara.
I think
I scrolled a little bit further, and there's that dumb image of NASA announces plans to launch Amelia Watson into Sun.
I think ara was a thing Mutsumi would say, but I wouldn't call her mature, because she's way too airheaded and anemic.
I guess true.
Yeah, we already covered that, Carnage. R.I.P. Brody Lee. I can't wait to hear what Cornette and Brian says about it on the podcast when they get back to it. You know what they did instead for this week? They posted an 11-hour omnibus of the best of 2020.
Oh. There was not... 2020 didn't have enough good stuff to make 11 hours.
I mean best of 2020 of their podcasts.
Oh.
They're basically bringing up their highlights. The first one had to be about Tessa Blanchard. Apparently, she had a Patreon account where she was like making videos or audio recordings of herself taking a dump for people. I can't unhear that now, but anyways.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I was clearly not listening to the podcast at the time. That was one of the highlights that probably happened in like January or something. I didn't listen till March.
Jesus.
Yeah. The things female wrestlers have to do in order to make ends meet, I guess.
I think I vaguely remember this. I think I remember people talking about this, and I just kind of pushed it out of my mind and not think about it anymore.
Man, who cares? When is that fucking Monster Hunter Rise demo coming out? That's the real thing.
When are the reviews for the Monster Hunter movie coming out? I want to watch videos about that shit show.
Oh, there have been reviews of it already.
Damn, when is a video by YouTubers I care about going to talk about Monster Hunter the movie?
That's a good question, because I don't think they're going to, unless the YouTubers you care about don't like going to the theater.
That's true. I mean, and I don't think Red Letter Media is going to talk about it. They're currently doing a 2-part thing on Twin Peaks.
Critics 49%, audience 67%.
That's higher than I would think.
I guess people don't care. They just want to see, ooh, look how awesome the director's wife is slaying a fucking Rathalos.
With the only element it's strong to.
I'm sorry, man. If it wasn't Paul Worthless Shit Anderson, if it wasn't Mila Jovovich, I would have been much nicer about this.
I wouldn't be as mad either.
But I have a hate boner for them for what they did to Resident Evil.
Yep. Hey, let's just make an Alice through the looking glass thing. Hey, do you have a plot? No. Megalobox seems cool. I haven't watched it, but I've heard good things.
I saw like the first
music is good.
I saw like the first 2 episodes. I kind of just fell asleep.
I heard it goes places, so I'll give it a shot at some point, or not.
Well, let me know if it does. So that would be my motivator on whether or not I should.
I'll be like Baccarano, and I'll say I'm gonna watch it 10 years ago and then never do.
Oh yeah, it's been like forever. I never finished watching Burn Up Excess, and I bought that DVD collection in 2007. I never finished
watching As Miss Beelzebub Likes It, because that was a boring fucking anime. I just watched it because I run a Monster Girl panel, and I'm like, oh, it has Monster Girls in it technically. Wow, this is shit! I gotta watch Gabriel Dropout still. That actually looks good.
Monster Girl streamer. They should make an anime about Monster Girl being a Twitch streamer. Oh, wait. We kind of got that with VTuber. Never mind.
Wait, when are we... Okay, so somebody brought up a point. Like, there was like this joke petition on the best friends Two Best Friends subreddit, where they're going like, petition for in Yakuza 8 to have Ichiban become a VTuber.
That would be a fun mini game.
That'd be amazing. I want Ichiban to be a streamer.
Dude, in Yakuza 6, yeah. You go to an internet cafe and you play like this weird timing rhythm game where you watch a Japanese live action footage of a Gravure model, and then Kiryu has to like type in the right correct responses. And he's like, and he is such a fucking caveman too. He doesn't even type. He types with like just 2 fingers.
I love Kiryu and not understanding technology.
And he's like nodding every time he nails it. It basically saying, "Yay, shake your titties" or whatever.
It reminds me of the phone sex minigame in Yakuza 0, where it's like, I'm a nerd.
Alright, so apparently Carnage Rage brought something to my attention. I need to check this out.
If this man's in the hospital? I didn't know about this.
Apparently it was posted 4 hours ago.
Damn.
Man, that would suck because it would overshadow Brody's death.
Yeah.
Oh,
so get one soon, Vince. You don't overshadow anybody else if you do bad.
I'm trying to find a news article that doesn't have all this bullshit that's telling me either to take off ad block or spamming shit that will probably...
yeah, fuck. Oh, I hate that.
I'm expecting copyright strikes for the music I played earlier, in which case, fine, as long as you don't take down the video.
I kind of doubt it. Oh, speaking of copyright strikes, this week I was watching HoloLive Fest, like while I was working, because fuck it, and wow, those videos were being scrubbed while I was watching.
Let's see.
An hour left of
statement on Broly's passing.
Yeah, hour left of stage 2, and it like got deleted, and I had to find a new one. It was wild. Hey, Marine reached 900K subscribers.
Ringside News. Vince McMahon's health is allegedly not good right now. I better not get spammed with bullshit. Oh my god, that's what he looks like nowadays?
Oh shit, let me see.
I'll link it to you privately. No wonder they make Jim and Brian were making
Oof.
I mean, I only saw him once during the fucking Money in the Bank match, but I didn't get a real good look at him.
Yeah.
Damn it. Where are you in my fucking private chat?
Or your direct chat. You gotta look for the Calliope.
I'm disappointed you never switched to Calliopoggers.
You know what? Yeah, I'm disappointed in myself too.
Oh, wow. They show that image in the thumbnail link.
Calliopoggers?
No, Vince McMahon's look at
Oh.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Vince McMahon takes his health seriously. 75-year-old chairman knows how much. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he doesn't look great.
It's been well. The big guy on Twitter mail.
Damn, Vince.
Okay, talking about Ryback. Who gives a fuck about Ryback? He went nowhere.
What does Ryback have to do with this?
I don't know. Ryback was like Ryback was pushed by WWE as like the next big guy because he was a big dude, but everyone saw him as a poor man's Goldberg, and he was a terrible worker. I think he fucking injured CM Punk to the point where Punk himself was like, "You fucking idiot." And since then, he's been on his podcast just dunking on WWE, even harder than Jim Cornette dunking on Russo. Like, that hard.
Damn.
But, like, Cornette is a guy who's been in the wrestling business for decades, so I'm willing to listen to his fucking nuggets of wisdom. But this guy, I only heard of him for like a fucking year, and that's fucking it. Even Cornette heard some of his comments and he goes, "Bitter much?"
Damn.
Okay, so yeah, apparently he had a high fever or some shit, according to what Carnage told me, and I'm like, oh, is this how we're gonna end 2020?
Damn. That would be a major twist. Vince, hold out just long enough for us to mourn Brody, then you can die.
I'm just waiting for I think the Gookers are going to be announced next week. If that's the case, I need to bring Big Al on board because we have to talk about that.
That sounds like it'd be fun.
That would actually be a special thematic episode.
Well,
but yeah, I would love to see Ichiban be. Oh my god! Like, why don't you fuse that mini game together? Like, actually have Ichiban stream Virtua Fighter, and you actually play Virtua Fighter.
That would be amazing. And then depending how well you play, you get more donations.
And that's how you make your income for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's your main income, is playing arcade games and streaming.
I mean, I do have some criticisms. I want the sub-stories to involve the other party members this time.
I do too. I don't like that it's just Ichiban existing in his weird pocket dimension.
Like, I want to hear Jugi Han's reaction to a fucking bear sneaking out of a cage.
Yeah! Fighting the excavator with the monkey.
All's well that ends well, I guess.
Are you sure about that, Ichiban? I'm assuming the reason that it's like that is because the game was the game was changed because of the April Fool's Day joke being way more successful than they expected.
It's like, oh my god, I want Yakuza to play like that, and everyone like, well, we are doing a fresh new start.
So, let's do it.
Let's give it a try. And I'm glad it got over this hard. I didn't expect it to get over this hard. I was expecting the people. I was expecting.
Fire Pro roster.
I was expecting.
I don't know if you got that back.
I don't know. I know he posted a review on YouTube, but I haven't seen it yet. I plan to. But I was just wondering. I brain farted so fucking hard, dude.
Ichiban party members, April Fool's Day.
I'm just wondering if my friend likes the game because I gifted it for him on Christmas.
You better play it.
He was playing it last time I checked.
Oh, yeah, I hope he enjoys it. Honestly, I think that it takes a little while to get used to the combat because it like doesn't open up for until you get like party members.
Yeah, until you get your best friend who is a bum, and bum translates to
Yep.
what? Pyro mage or something?
Yeah.
I got the other move where he throws even more birdseed at the enemy, and then a huge flock of birds just fucking massacre the guy.
Oh yeah, the ultimate birdseed attack.
Have fun with this.
Yeah. Oh, I love him throwing the birdseed. No, have you seen the I know there's like a Salt Bay image of like him flicking like slowly like dropping bird seeds on people.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah. See if I can find it.
I know he has like the ultimate attack where he just fucking burns everyone.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, Jungi Han for you should have stayed as a fucking hitman.
Yeah.
Because
I did max him out as bodyguard, so I want to probably put him back as hitman soon.
Because he has a skill as a hitman called I forgot what it was called, something dance. What? It's a gun attack where he just shoots every enemy on screen. He just basically takes his pistols and just spreads them.
Just guns akimbo doing the doing the gun
Yep.
Yeah, doing that gun surprise attack from Persona.
Oh no, it's much cooler than that. You're gonna like it. It does a shitload of damage, and he's actually
I
faster.
did max out Eerie as a idol, and oh my god, the final idol attack is great.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't gotten to a point in the game where there's a really good grind spot, so
The final breaker attack is kind of it's like okay, but it's not nearly as cool.
But I'm still maxing out Ari as the office clerk before I switch her to idol.
She is a very good idol because I fought a boss that's fucking hard, and I had Eri as an idol, and also like Nanba on my team. I had Hiro Ichiban, so he could heal too, and I needed to heal everybody. Oh my god, this boss kicked my ass.
It's a good thing I have a shitload of healing items.
That's good, but oh, this thing like melted me. And it's a boss that should be hard. Like I was going like, how are they gonna do? Oh, it's gonna be that hard. Okay.
Man, when is that fucking Genosha game coming out?
Genosha?
It was shown off in the Nintendo Switch Indie Dev Showcase Direct.
Oh yeah. That game looks cool.
Yeah, I basically described it as Among Us as a single player visual novel.
Were you also laughing your ass off at that one like Tumblr cat cafe game that looked like shit?
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see
that game was the worst looking thing I've ever seen.
Why can't
it looked like Life of Black Tiger but pastel color?
Oh, oof. You know what I like to see?
What?
A game where you play as a dog in first person mode.
That is a Dog's Life on PlayStation 2.
Oh. Well, just do that again, but for modern consoles, or port that game. God, speaking of PlayStation 2, my God, I would kill for either a Steam port, a Switch port, or even just finding the copy itself for PS2. But for the fuck's sake, give me Robotic Alchemic Drive already.
Yeah, bring that game back. That game is amazing.
I don't. The dub is so shitty, but I love. But I love it.
It's so fun though. A robot killed Grandma.
Kia. Oh my god, I couldn't finish the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh man, I watched the Star Wars Holiday Special with Al. What? Yeah, I watched it with Al and and one of our buddies, and we fucking got Internet Historian on for like 5 minutes, and I think we scared him off.
Wow, that's funny. I can't remember if this was a Christmas Eve party or fucking New Year's Eve party, but there was somebody in my friend's circle of friends who was a proud owner of a pirated DVD copy of the Star Wars Holiday Special that he picked up from a convention.
Boy. Hell yeah.
And he put that shit on DVD, and everyone's like, is this the fucking Star Wars Holiday Special? Why do you have it? It's like, I don't care. Man, see, Boba Fett showing up in the holiday special cursed him from the very beginning.
Yeah, he would always
And
suck.
then he died like a jabroni, but then they retconned his death in The Mandalorian, and now he's fat and shit.
Man, Boba Fett was never good.
No, thank God we have The Mandalorian.
Good, the better version. I like that the Mandalorian fucks up a lot, and thus he's not an invincible hero.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I like him too.
Yeah. So I remember, like, during the first season where he fights that, like, big rhino thing and gets his ass kicked.
Or in the first episode, where he was trying to ride that fucking that little creature, and he's like fucking goofily doing it miserably.
Yeah. And that's what's great. That's kind of why I like John Wick. He gets fucked up, too. He's not just invincible.
I still can't get into that fucking film franchise because I have to get through the biggest hurdle.
Which is?
I'm gonna see a dog die.
Yeah, that's fair. But then you get to see everyone suffer.
But at what cost?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I feel bad enough for Doom Guy's bunny rabbit.
I love that backstory with Daisy so much.
And now Daisy just mysteriously appears in backgrounds.
He's hallucinating, so...
It would have been funnier if the fucking rabbit actually talked and said, "Use the chainsaw.
Kill them all, Doom Guy.
Rip and tear until it's done."
Rip and tear. Do it for Daisy.
Dude. So, does Gura have crazy talk too?
I think she might. I remember she goes like, it's like nobody's gonna fall off that, and Kiara jumps off the edge in Minecraft.
Dude, recently she was doing a Minecraft stream, and Nina was playing, and Nina was like on the edge of some area, and Gura was sneaking up to her, and she's like, "Oh, this is too good of an opportunity to pass up," and she was gonna push Nina off, but she turns around. And she's like running away, and Nina's chasing Gura. It was great.
Her very own crazy talk. Why is nobody killing anybody? Gets immediately stabbed.
No, we don't need. We're fine. And all of a sudden, she fucking gets jump scared and goes, "Okay, that got me. I need to end the stream."
Stop killing me!
Don't worry. As I'm like, she talks crazy talk.
Dude. Oh, I love like that like everyone's just rolled with crazy talk so much. I think the best crazy talk ever was when the game glitched out in the Evil Within 2. It's like we haven't encountered any glitches, and then he just immediately teleports into barbed wire and dies.
It's like, man, I could do this in my sleep. What the? And then Matt's like, dude, you weren't even standing near electrical wires. Was that a bug? And yeah, there was a guy who edited this video and even did like the stand art and shit. He shows in slow motion, like, wow, what the fuck?
Just teleported into electrical wire and died when he said I could do this in my sleep.
Don't worry, Matt. You can shoot it. You can just basically shoot and walk away. That monster's really slow. All of a sudden, that fat monster starts rattling at like 20 miles an hour. You said it was slow.
I think my favorite, one of my favorite moments ever with the it was a fisticuffs where they were playing Smash and everybody died except Liam and Matt, and like Matt was ahead. Yeah, Matt was ahead by like 2 lives. And then it's going like, man, Matt, you got this in the bag. No, you totally have this. Like, no, I don't think I do. No, you know what? Congratulations, Matt. You already won. What do you have to say for yourself? And then Liam is about to win, but then he gets, like, knocked off the edge by, like, a random item and dies. It's like, see, we told you, Matt. You had this in the bag. That's just panicking of, like, the expectations being put on him. No, the baby is not Baby Yoda. We just call him Baby Yoda because it's the same species. It's the fact... So, there's a thing that was probably retconned. I don't know if maybe they brought it back, but Yoda's race is from a group of highly sensitive Force users, and one of their species is allowed off the planet at a time. The race has no name for that reason.
Oh, okay, that explains that then, because they could have just called it baby insert race here, but they didn't even do that.
Yeah. But it's the case where it doesn't have a race. There's only one of them allowed off their planet, like at any given time. And this was revealed in Knights of the Old Republic, so I'm not too sure if that is still canon. But I kind of liked that idea.
Fellas, is it gay to like the Mandalorian?
Fellas, is it gay to feel love? That one pisses me off.
Yeah, like go fuck yourself, you
Man,
bitch.
it's so gay that he feels for me. It makes me want to cheat. Fuck that bitch. I hope she dies alone.
Same.
I hope that guy finds a woman who will return his love.
Set 5 years after Return of the Jedi, then why the fuck is Boba Fett...
I think it's longer than that. I think it's like 20 years.
Yeah, why is Boba Fett built like a fucking fat middle-aged man in that show then? If it's only been 5 years.
You learned what a jobber he was. He died. He went dead. I don't know. I gained like a whole body size after 6 months of quarantine. So
he looks more out of shape than Thor in Avengers Endgame.
I love Fat Thor.
Oh man, like what the fuck? He literally looked like the dude from The Big Lebowski.
He was so good. Dude, Thor's the best. I love all the people going, yes, I finally have the body type of someone in the MCU.
Pro wrestling personalities who pass away in 2020.
Oof.
Oh shit. Rocky Johnson, Dwayne's dad, 15th of January. Howard Finkel, April 16th. Shad Gaspard, May 17th. Hana Kimura, May 22nd. Mr. Wrestling 2 on the 10th of June. Kamala, August 9th. Road Warrior Animal. Yeah, we talked about that. That was actually something that showed up in one of our streams as a surprise because Al shared it to us.
Yeah, same thing with Animal.
Road Warrior Animal, September 22nd. Tracy Smothers, October 28th. Wait.
Yeah.
This fucking image is missing Bullet Bob Armstrong. He passed away this year too.
Oh damn.
Yeah, like fucking Cornette did like an hour-long piece about it. Pat Patterson on December 2nd. Zeus, I don't know who that guy is, but December 10th.
Oh, Zeus? That was the dude who wasn't really a wrestler, but they kept pushing him like one because he played the villain in No Holds Barred.
Danny Hodge passed away on Christmas.
Damn.
And Brody Lee died a day later.
Yep. Oh fuck.
But like I said, this is missing fucking Bullet Bob Armstrong.
Yeah, so we don't know how many of those small acts we're missing.
Oh, apparently La Parka passed away too.
What? Oh shit, La Parka?
Yeah, what the fuck? Hold on, let me check.
How did I miss that? We might have talked about that already. I think that Al was talking about because he always liked La Parka.
Yeah, he never told me. Wow, he died. Yeah, he died in January 11th.
I think I vaguely remember La Parka dying.
He died January 11th.
Oh, okay, that's sooner than I thought. I mean, this year that was 8 years ago. Ugh. I was talking to my cousin today about how I cannot wait until like 10 to 20 years from now where we have the period piece movies about 2020.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see... Fucking Michael Bay produced a movie just like a couple weeks ago, didn't he? Like...
God.
Which is basically...
No, I want to see it once it's a distant enough memory, and I want to see it be horribly inaccurate.
Yeah, I remember 2020. And the worst thing is, I used to hate YouTubers who would, whenever it's nearing the end of the year, they always say things like, well, 2008 was a shitty year, wasn't it?
Man, I mean, 2016 was a shitty year, and 2020 is even worse.
2016 was great because Ghostbusters flopped.
I mean, 2016 was kind of shit, and I remember that there was a lot of people going, "Oh, big deal! A lot of celebrities died. It's gonna keep happening because they're just getting older." And then 2017, not many celebrities died. I don't know anything about Legends, but I'm going to assume it's better than Star Wars canon.
Probably, yeah.
Everything that isn't Star Wars canon is better than Star Wars canon.
We don't like... No Jedi allowed here, man.
No, Jedi suck. So I like Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
Even though it has Jedi, it doesn't have as much Jedi.
That's a good point. Damn.
I remember I was talking to somebody who said, like, man, I loved Star Wars Galaxies before they introduced Jedi and before it, like, before, like, the change in combat ruined the game.
Yeah, like, being a Jedi was actually, like, an ultra-rare instance. And then it got all funky to the point where people were literally selling accounts.
Yep.
Successfully getting profit off of it just to be a Jedi, and then they say fucking everybody's a Jedi. I'm like, no, damn it, no.
If everybody's a Jedi, no one is.
I want to be a Terrace Kasai dude, which is basically Kung Fu Man.
Yeah. God, I can't believe they brought Terrace Kasai into canon.
Yeah, I think they did with the Solo movie, but
that's all I know about the Solo movie is that Darth Maul comes back. And they're not going to do anything with him because I already know they're not. And then Terrace Kasai gets referenced.
I want there to be a Star Wars Terrace Kasai series because they're doing better with their fucking TV show spinoffs than they do with the films.
Star Wars should have been a show that had nothing to do with the Skywalker family.
I just basically want it to be the Netflix Star Wars equivalent of Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Great.
Oh yeah, also had a pretty awesome theme song.
Yeah.
Kumite.
Man, I want to rewatch The Running Man.
Star Wars Rebels I heard mixed things about, but I did like the Darth Vader versus Ahsoka Tano fight.
Yeah. That's a weird fight.
But the thing I like is they brought back James Earl Jones to voice Vader in that scene. And
yeah, good.
And
I mean, you can't have everybody else voice him.
There have been others, but whatever. But anyways, my point is, he has probably the best quote ever that Darth Vader has ever said.
Oh, okay.
He says, "Anakin Skywalker is dead. I destroyed him." Which is basically Vader saying, you know what? Anakin was a little bitch. I hate him too. Now we're on the same page. Now I like Vader again.
Look at me take the sand and rub it all over my face because I'm not a bitch anymore. I love sand. It's coarse, rough, and gets in your eyes. Pocket sand.
Oh my god, could you imagine you fighting Vader on Tatooine and he just force pushes sand into some Jedi's eyes?
That'd be amazing.
And that's how he wins the match?
Oh man, I want Darth Vader to fight dirty.
Keanu Reeves to be Darth Revan? That'd be cool.
That sounds fine. I mean, but I kind of like Lady Revan.
Oh yeah, that big twist that it turns out you're Revan the whole time.
Yep. I mean, yeah, Darth Pockets. Revan.
Oh man.
Fucking Pockets.
Dude, I heard that the main films are gonna fuck up the Old Republic era too, and that's why I'm not looking forward to.
No, that sounds bad.
Just get Jon Favreau to direct those fucking films. He knows what he's doing.
Just do that.
But the Force is female.
That must feel like. Don't women feel condescended to with that stuff?
Yeah, just like how transgender people were feeling condescended after that Gen Z trailer.
But condescended to with who?
The Gen Z trailer, remember that?
Oh yeah, that thing that like Al wouldn't stop dunking on, and I told him please stop. It's not even dead. It was never born.
You're right. That shit series was literally aborted, and I even begged people, please don't watch this because you're gonna delude these idiots into thinking that you want more of this shit. Even if you
I
want to
thought
watch
they
it
were
ironically, just watch something better.
I never liked being told how much worth I have by a fictional property.
Me neither.
Actually, speaking of being given worth, I saw Soul today, and that movie's pretty damn good.
What's Soul? Oh, the
That Pixar,
Pixar film.
I liked it.
Well, it is Pixar.
Yeah, they I don't know. Pixar's had a weird track record lately.
True.
Yeah, I didn't think Onward was that great. I kind of forgot everything about it.
I didn't think I've seen anything after. I haven't seen a Pixar movie in a long ass time. It's Toy Story 3, maybe.
I'd recommend Soul. It's pretty good. I do like there's a random line in there that explains why Tina Fey is voicing an unborn soul. And he's like, "Why do you sound like a middle-aged white woman?" And it goes like, "Oh, I picked the voice that I thought would sound the most annoying." And then she goes for like 8 different voices. I can even sound like you because you're very annoying too. Oh, I'm so upset I'm dead. It's like, see, it's great.
That's good. That's real good. That's a real good dunk on yourself like that.
Yeah.
And Tina Fey, she was in.
Really good
Tina Fey was in Megamind.
She was.
Yeah,
Megamind, very, very great movie. I don't want to say it's underrated anymore because a lot of people have been pushing it, but yeah, it's
just
a very good movie.
Yeah, just like how everyone's pushing the Emperor's New Groove, which was also underrated.
It was underrated when it came out, but yeah, Megamind got like I remember for years like people would like use Megamind as a joke, and I would be like, no, I saw Megamind. It was awesome.
Yeah, Megamind is great.
Yeah. Especially the oh no, I just remember that was way ahead of its time with that villain.
Oh, you mean the incel?
Yeah, the incel before incels.
Dude, like I remember watching like I said, on the week of Christmas, I believe it was a Monday, my friend and I were watching it because it was on TV, and we were just like freaked out on his dialogue, and he was away. He was away from the TV when we got to the point where he's like, "Oh, we're having this big party, and there's gonna be a bouncy castle," and she's like, "I don't think I want to be in a place filled with people." "Oh no, that's the best part. It'll be just you and me." He makes this weird smile, and I'm like,
Yep.
dude,
He's so crazy. He does it so well. That was Jonah Hill, wasn't it?
yep.
He did a great job with that role.
Oh man, yeah.
Like Soul would be a good movie to watch because it's made by the director of Inside Out.
I haven't seen Inside Out, but I do want to see Soul because I too am into that kind of music.
Yeah, it is a no. That's the thing. I've heard a lot of people saying this, and I do agree. Soul kind of hits the Ratatouille note, where it doesn't feel like it's a movie made for kids. Like a lot of the I can't imagine a lot of kids enjoying it because a lot of the stuff in it is very philosophical.
Like it's a film about life and death.
Oh, they do not shy away from death in this movie.
Yeah, like the poor main character, like apparently he just falls through the sewers and dies from what I'm seeing in the trailer.
He falls into the sewer and dies within like the first 5 minutes.
Jesus, how deep are those sewer manholes?
It like shows there is like a pretty great moment where it shows him like imagining his plan to get back to the living world, which is like stealing a pass from one of the unborn souls, diving back to Earth and going into his own body. And it's like this really, and it's like kind of funny how mangled his body looks when he hops back in his dumb fantasy.
At worst, realistically, he should have gotten broken legs.
Yeah.
Well, okay, whatever.
The movie was done very well.
I guess Truck Coon was late, so he couldn't show up.
Oh, and he almost got killed by trucks like 3 times. There's like a great moment where like before he falls in the sewer, where like bricks miss him, like 5 cars miss him. Like a bunch of stuff that almost kills him.
That's good. Speaking of Truck Coon, god damn it, I actually do want to see Zombieland Saga Season 2. I really, really want to. When is that coming out?
Wait, Zombieland Saga Season 2?
Yeah.
I have no idea. They just said, yo, Zombieland Saga Season 2 2020, and that didn't happen, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
Actually, I'm going to look that up right fucking now, because it was supposed to come out
this year. I looked it up, and there's like no information on it. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Let's see. And currently has
Zombieland Saga of the Dead. Or no, The Revenge.
Zombieland Saga 2, Double Tap.
Yeah.
Release date predictions. Holy crap. So they just announced it, but they never... What?
Yeah, they never announced like a date or anything.
Come on.
Director unknown, character designer unknown, composer. Instance
apparently
period.
they have a poster already.
Yeah, they had the poster that they announced like last year.
Fuck's sake.
Literally, like exactly a year ago, December 24th, 2019.
Ever since I finished watching that anime, that's when the whole world turned to shit.
Yep. I generally was making jokes with my grandma. Yeah, with my grandma because so my grandpa died on New Year's Day.
Oh yeah, you told this story.
Back.
He was trying to save the world the whole time.
Yep. Damn it, Grandpa! You've tried so hard. Maybe you should have let it through the cracks earlier. I don't know.
Huh. Turns out Spider-Man Miles Morales underperformed compared to the first Spider-Man game.
Well, I imagine that's because it's on PS5.
Well, I think there's PS4 port as well, but it was basically pushed as a PS5 thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
No.
the
reality of the situation is that everyone's a racist and I don't like a black character.
Yeah.
That's what the fucking SJW articles are gonna fucking say now.
Wait, that everyone's a character, or what?
That gamers are racist. That's why they didn't play this Spider-Man game.
Well, yes, we are, but that's not the reason we didn't play it.
Man, fuck you.
I love just doing that. I don't know why I love that joke so much. You're a racist. Hey, I may be a racist, but at least I'm not. Wait, what's the other thing you said?
I may be ugly and hateful, but I'm not a...
What was that third thing?
Can we wrap this up? I got a hot date tonight. A date. A dinner with a friend.
A dinner alone. Watching TV alone. All right, I'm going to sit at home and Idle Girls in the Victoria's Secret catalog. CS catalog. Ding! Now we own a man like me deserves this kind of shabby treatment.
I mean, I heard good things about Miles Morales. I think the reason why not many people played it was because it was pushed mostly as a PS5 thing, and not everybody has a PS5 because scalpers.
I didn't even know it was on PS4.
Because not everyone is hiring enough Bitcoin assassins to assassinate scalpers.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck those people. I do believe by the time March comes around, hopefully by March, PS5s will be readily available.
One good movie J.J. Abrams did, I liked the Star Trek movies.
I like Star Trek 2009, Star Trek Into Darkness. I liked that first, but then I rewatched it, and I'm like, oh, this is terrible.
Star Trek Beyond is actually good.
He didn't direct that. He produced it.
Yeah, that was Simon Pegg, wasn't it?
Well, he wrote or co-wrote the script. It was directed by some Fast and Furious guy, but Star Trek Beyond, I actually consider to be the best.
The best one, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I consider that to be the best of the trilogy because...
And it did the worst.
That being said, my God, can you invent a different antagonist this time instead of some guy gets grumpy and has a doomsday device?
Yeah. I mean, I would love if they did like some big philosophical thing, but still had a big action set piece.
I mean, Star Trek 4 had a fucking weird-ass probe that was destroying the Earth because it wants to talk to whales, and Star Trek 6 had a bunch of political conspirators because they don't like the idea of Federation and Klingons getting along.
Even though it's boring, Star Trek 1, I really like what V'ger is.
A vagina?
Well, no, it's Voyager.
But it's also a vagina, dude. The whole movie is a giant sex metaphor. Did you not see Red Letter Media's video on it?
God. I don't want to talk about it.
It awakened things in me. Anyways.
I'm trying to think of what movies awaken things in me. I don't know, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Jessica?
Yeah.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit awakened trauma in me because Christopher Lloyd was the creepiest motherfucker in that entire movie. Those fucking cartoon eyes and that high-pitched voice, dear God.
ever show you my cosplay of Judge Doom?
I don't think you have, but I don't want to see it.
Okay. But I had like I bought like ping pong balls. I saw them in half and painted eyes on them, so I could put them in my eyes so they're like bulging out.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see that. That would creep me out
Dude,
for sure. Oh my god. Oh man.
I like
when I
now.
killed your brother.
I brought it to an anime. I brought it to like an anime convention, and my bucket said "waifu dip," and I had like a bunch of plushies of waifus that I would like shove into the bucket. I still have that steel bucket. I handed out Halloween candy in it this year.
God damn it! Every MechaCon tradition, I always leave by carrying a waifu plushie, and I wasn't able to do it this year.
Oh, it sucks.
I know. That being said, I'm running out of waifus because I don't watch a whole lot of recent anime I get attached
Don't watch
to.
anime? Better buy a girl plush.
Oh, come on, Hololive. The only thing you have merch-wise is a T-shirt? Come on.
I know. Give me a small Ame plush.
Yes.
And make it out of metal.
If you squeeze on her chest, she will throw the Nintendo Switch to the ground.
My favorite video title ever is I want Amelia to treat me like she treats her Nintendo Switch.
I saw that video too.
Hey,
Boy.
I don't need to be hydrodynamic. I have two big floaties right here.
So, Gura, it's been reported that you use floaties to swim. Is that true?
Who gave you this information?
Because, yeah.
I need to watch their Christmas stream where they played Mad Libs.
Oh, man, that Christmas stream was pretty good.
I saw the clip of it's like, and my love brought me a candy G-string, and everyone's like, what? And then Calliope's like, nope, I'm writing that down. It's like, nope, we're rolling with it.
Apparently the models got rigged, and Gura was like fucking 5 times smaller than she's supposed to be.
Good.
And Kiara's trying to fix it, and she keeps fucking jittering and shit.
There is a random clip I saw on Calliope's ASMR stream where she accidentally shrank her model really tiny, and it got clipped by a bunch of fetish channels.
Oh man, that's fucked up. But
like, oh no, I seem to be getting smaller. Why am I getting so tiny? And it's like, nope, that's all I need right there. And I just started getting shared. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I remember Clone Wars 2003. I thought that was the best.
Good.
That was the best one. And then the CG series happened, and they retconned General Grievous's lung problem.
I like his lung problem a lot.
Well, originally it was because Mace Windu fucking force crushed it. And then when I see the Clone Wars cartoon that supposedly takes place before that, he's still hacking up a lung, and I'm like, God damn it.
No.
No.
I want him to talk normally and then start hacking up a lung.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool because Grievous was pretty hype in that cartoon. I remember my friend going, oh, by the way, the new Droid General, General Grievous, he's going to show up. And I'm like, oh, I wonder what he's like. And then he became like my favorite villain, and then they fucked him up in episode 3.
Oh my god, this Not the Onion article. Surprisingly, Cyberpunk 2077 devs don't like being compared to Hitler. This is a Forbes article. That's a Forbes headline.
How many Cyberpunk players played this game that are Jewish have been sent to a camp ever since they installed that game?
I'm going to say 1, but that was a freak accident.
Fuck you, dude. That's so stupid. That is such a stupid ass comparison.
It is.
Boy, I can't wait for Steampunk 2078.
I was talking to my cousin today, and he was like, he saw this random Twitter post, and it was like, hey, some recent unearthed documents, yes, you reveal that Hitler might have been a pedophile, and it's going like, you've waited like 80 years to get dirt on Hitler because he apparently didn't do enough shit for you to cancel him yet? So you had to find more stuff to find an excuse to hate the guy who committed genocide.
Like, come on.
Oh man, I was thinking about liking this Hitler guy, but then I learned he might be a pedophile. Cyberpunk, save your money.
Yeah, save your money. And this is somebody who bought the game dirt cheap too.
Yeah.
And I still want a refund. Because I need some new Joy-Cons, I really do.
What the fuck are these Not the Onion articles? Okay, Not the Onion's one of my favorite subreddits. But it's like Game of Thrones showrunner new Netflix show on hold after suspected murder.
Wow.
Fuck is this about?
Now
Yeah, they lost the Star Wars thing. But okay, so one of the executives who is bankrolling the show was placed in hospital under suspected poison. That's what's going on. So basically,
so he's not the
by a
murderer.
Chinese company.
He's not the murderer. He's being murdered. Got it.
He's being murdered. Yeah. So basically, one of their higher up investors was attempted murdered on. Like, kind of like, I remember there was a thing a few years ago with a Russian, a Russian guy against Putin just randomly got like radiation poisoned. And like all signs point to Putin, but they couldn't like convict anybody close to him.
And then the person who got closest, quote unquote, killed himself.
Sounds about right.
Nah, just play fucking Yakuza Like a Dragon if you haven't already.
Yeah, I've been telling that to everybody. It's, should I play? Let's just play Yakuza.
Yeah, no, I was talking to an IRL friend of mine. He's like, I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077. I said, nice, I've been playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. And he's like, is that game any good? It's like, it's fucking game of the year. I gave it to another, I even gifted it to a friend.
I'm gonna force everybody to
Ooh, you travel around the city and do crime. Yeah, well, here, I'm running a business. I'm driving carts and I fought a chimp.
I'm fighting chimpanzees and excavators.
Yeah.
I'm helping this naked man covered in bubbles buy new clothes.
I helped a man try to feel pain again because that's what gets him going.
I helped a traffic census guy count how many people walked by.
I helped various people get motivated by serving them huge wads of kimchi.
Yeah. I love that it's like that really badly textured like bowl of pot of kimchi.
A bowl that's so big he can't fit anywhere, so where the fuck is he hiding it in?
Oh yeah, there was a thing with like with Mr. Masochist, didn't he pull something out? It's like, where were you hiding that? Never mind.
Let's see, what else did I did in that game? Hello? Oh dear, I think I farted out my internet.
There.
I farted out, sorry.
No, you go. Oh, there you go.
I couldn't finish Tenchi Muyo GXP. I didn't care. It was awful. I hated the main character's fucking trait. I really did. And the music sucked.
You defended a fruit on a tree to keep a little girl alive?
From myself.
Yes.
Why does that sumo wrestler look almost exactly like how I did 3 years ago?
They want me to protect this little girl.
Who knows what other wacky adventures awaits me and Sotenbori?
Oh, and Kamaro. Who knows what wacky adventures await you in Yokohama, Sotenbori, Kamurocho, wherever else you go. The fucking moon. I don't know where this game's going.
Yakuza to the moon.
I'm honestly surprised we haven't had a mission where where you become an astronaut in a Yakuza game yet.
Could you imagine?
Oh shit, you have to fight Mr. Shakedown in space, because that was his goal too.
Oh, dude. Oh, man.
I love Mr. Shakedown. I want to watch Woolie's playthrough of Yakuza 0 just to see him get to Mr. Shakedown.
Okay, so I just saw Pet's Twitter, and he says, "What if Harry Potter just shot Voldemort and just kept shooting him like with a gun, just like bam? Does Harry Potter only work in England? Would American Harry Potter ice Voldemort in like 10 seconds?"
That's a very good question.
Yeah, it does take place in the modern day world. God,
I'm
Harry
retweeting
Potter.
that.
Harry Potter is so fucking lame.
Harry Potter sucks.
Like the only thing that was cool at the time was the world building was interesting, but
The world building is great, and then the more you think about it, it's like, wow, this world fucking sucks.
it was like one of the first things I was exposed to fantastic world. Oh my god,
Yeah.
there is a clip of Smolame, Smolgura, and Small Cali in Smash Brothers.
That sounds amazing. Where the fuck is this clip?
It was liked by Amelia Watson in places she shouldn't be. The YouTube account who did the clip is Yana. I'll just post it to you.
Yeah.
As you can tell, we're at the slow point of this stream.
Yeah, Amelia Watson in places she should. Oh, there it is. Oh, I the second I bring up that page, it's fucking Amelia like, burying the Daigo combo. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's that and Falco. Oh, get fucked, girl! Get fucked, girl! Yeah, get off! Yeah! I love it. Did I just lose you?
No, I'm just looking around.
Okay. I think we're gonna probably end it soon.
Yeah, we were gonna have to.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing my ass off.
If the Gooker if the Gooker article gets posted sometime at the before the stream, I'm definitely gonna do Gooker season, and I really want to invite Al for this because he's the wrestling aficionado.
Yeah.
And
Okay, I have played Wolfenstein 1. I did not play any of the others.
who gives a shit about Wolfenstein? Doom is superior.
After they fucked up all like that most recent Wolfenstein game.
Yeah, the new blood. You mean the new poo?
Yeah. I'm looking at the image of oh shit, what's his name from Silent Hill 2? I keep saying Perry Mason, but I know it's not Perry Mason.
James?
Yeah, James Sunderland walking into the control room and seeing Amelia sitting there controlling Silent Hill, and it says, "So it was all your work."
Oh, it's basically her over the dog.
Yeah, her where the dog was.
Oh,
The silent. Amelia. Oh my god, I'm following this Twitter.
holy crap, dude!
What?
Spike Chunsov posted an hour ago. Pre-orders alive for Danganronpa Decade, a 4-volume art book collection that looks back at the history of the series. English and traditional Chinese translations will be provided with some of the original Japanese texts, and it has artwork of like all the protagonists like dressed up like they're going to a ball or something. It has Makoto and Detective Girl. It has what's the plain guy's name?
Plain guy?
Hajime Hinata and Chiaki.
Oh, yeah, Hinata. I like Hinata.
As well as the pianist and the detective boy. It's pretty cool. And I probably want to pick up that artwork because I love that franchise. I even enjoy Ultra Despair Girls, despite what Wooly complains about.
Wooly has bad opinions about that game because he went in there expecting something really different than what he got.
It was technically well, okay, what he was expecting.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I'm laughing my ass off at this Amelia Watson where she shouldn't be, of her ground pounding into the hospital door, going to the desk, and then just fucking Calliope on the bed.
Oh wow, that's funny.
And it's because it's just loss. Her in the sewer, like where Pennywise should be. Her elbow dropping the clocks in that melting clocks painting. Almost Christmas. Oh no. This random monkey pulling a tarp and then it's Amelia underneath it. Why am I loving this? Oh no. Dio holding up small Amelia yelling, "I reject my humanity, JoJo."
Man,
oh, these are too good.
I still can't get over the her being Photoshop over Palpatine in that scene in Revenge of the Sith.
That sounds perfect. Somehow Amelia Watson has returned.
No. I said Revenge of the Sith, not.
Oh, Revenge. Okay.
Yeah, the one you linked me, the one where Mace Windu.
We can't allow him to live. Nothing beats a ground pound.
It's just funny because that's why I ditched your mom.
Last night.
All right. Yeah, everyone's slowing it down. I might as well wave my goodbyes. Tomorrow evening, I'll probably do another voice chat with the crew.
Yep. If the Gookers come out, I will probably hop on for the Gookers. Unless it's tomorrow. Tomorrow might be hard because I am taking Calliope to the vet.
I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm just gonna be in Discord tomorrow. But
I meant if the Gookers drop, is what I mean.
Yeah, I hope they usually drop at the beginning of the year, and I definitely want to see what's voted. I definitely want to talk about the Gookers, and since I've been paying attention to wrestling news more than ever, thanks to Cornette, I think I have some opinions.
Good. Sounds awesome. I can't wait for the Gookers.
I've even seen some of the shitty pay-per-view main events on WWE, so.
Oh yeah, I need to get Al. Oh yeah, I got a gift wrap. Al's gift I got him for Christmas.
Gotcha. Well, anyways, this is Starscream signing out.
So Squigleton signing off.
Take care, everybody.
Good night.
Oh, classy.